Yeah.
The last thing I want to hear is "Milky, ya bastards."
Guys,
I don't know why you're laughing about it because it's Scottish humour there.
well, look, guys. No, I'm just glad you're not ripping each other's throats out. To be honest. All right, guys. You both got keys, right?
Listen, look at the difference. I've came in here and spoke to her. She has had a conversation with me about things. We have addressed the matters. If she's not happy with it, we address it and go through it. The other guy, he just, as soon as I say something, he stepped up to me like that. We already said you that. I mean, I'm like, well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Do you know what I mean? If you've got nothing to talk about it, then use that effing door there. I said, do you know what I mean? You're useless. You know what I mean to me?
Guys, right. I'm gonna leave
I'm
you
just
to
telling
it.
her what happens if she was here.
I join this. My office is your office, except for when I'm going to come in here to deliberate.
Do you know what you could be doing, actually, brother?
Go on.
Listen, this is
Go on.
I would try to get them to clear some of their cars because
Yeah.
I'm like a way down. You know what I mean? You get my drift?
Yeah.
And everything's getting a little bit glitchy. We don't want to start having pops. You know
Mr. G Gomez was supposed to push a fix for that, like a garage, but I don't think it got done.
Well, not even that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody can just find transport home for Christ's sake.
I think I'll make a little I'll make a little message.
Well, I'm sure if you go to speak to, there's going to be someone out there who can, you know, get rid of them out the road. I'm talking about police impound them, do you know what I mean? I can hear music.
Yes.
Alright, I've dropped that. Right, guys, obviously you might want to meet your clients for the next 5, get everything all nice and clear, make sure you got like your water and your snacks and whatnot. We're going to be, this is the main part of the trial. We'll be doing this for, I don't know, probably...
we don't want this to drag out to 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, God, no, not at all. But we're going to do a court radio of 101.1. 101.1. You got a radio, Ms. Reed, right? Brilliant.
Yes.
Alright, I'm on that radio now.
Are you excited for today?
I'm excited. Probably,
gentlemen.
Nothing.
Hello, Elias.
Hello. You're looking very snazzy, boys.
Thank you.
Hello.
Radio check.
Do you want to... Yeah, confirm. Hey, do you want to come on through?
I just told you what's happened. She's just popped.
Knew it.
I told you everything's dropping too low. You need to get rid of these damn cars. There's too many.
Yeah, I'll make a...
Where are we going?
Just into my office, and we're just gonna make sure everybody, like you guys know, right? Obviously, Mr. Casino's here to represent you.
There's a still problem. I cannot see shit because my eyes are fucked, and I'm still not feeling good.
There's too many cars in the damn city.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost head pops. Right, gentlemen. The goalpost has been moved once more. It's no longer manufacturing. It's back to trafficking.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds great.
Well, don't you think so?
Yeah. Well, look.
Loud and proud, Slava.
Guys, look, guys. Ultimately, it's the jury that will find you guilty or not guilty. There's a human element. That's the whole point of this, right?
Who's the jury? Can we know?
The one thing
you'll see them in a minute.
The one thing I haven't seen, Judge, just curious, I don't know if it is there and I haven't seen it. Is there any videos of them doing deals? Been submitted into the evidence? I didn't see anything.
Nothing in the evidence.
I didn't see any.
Nothing in the evidence.
And
Doesn't mean it's not there, but nothing I've seen.
Well, they would have to produce it, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, they're gonna go through the evidence. There is 36 pages, right? So there's there's a lot to go through, but yeah, they're gonna go through that with a fine-tooth comb and hopefully.
How many pages?
36 pages.
Brother,
don't
worry about it. There's so much bullshit in the jury force.
Oh boy.
Guys, we're gonna try and get this DA back.
If you want, can you get her? Yeah. Or
no. If one of you three you can grab her, that'd be ideal.
Best thing, that's your job.
Where am I grabbing?
Listen to your higher up.
That's Mary Reed. How do you love?
Where do I go?
1 second. Let me look at some logs.
That's not incriminating, is it?
No,
I
that's
own
your
that.
personal one.
Uh-huh.
See, you work for the bank. I don't know why they keep
I don't know.
accusing you.
That Steam ID that I've just emailed you. If you can grab her.
Wait. Bring her here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she's just connecting back in now.
Bring her.
You know, with your magic powers. Ah, wonderful. Weasel News here.
Absolutely, sir.
Have you managed to get all of your interviews?
It's just a live broadcast this evening, sir.
Wonderful. Okay, no worries.
Is there a radio station involved with tonight's
There
events?
there is. You're the first person to know, but it's 101.1 tonight.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
We're starting to let people in.
All right, brilliant. The court radio is going to be 101.1 tonight, but I'll
Okay.
give it out in a minute.
Alright.
Mr. Gold.
1 second. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I just need to.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, Mystic.
Never mind.
All right. Okay.
Fixed.
All right. Good. Yes. What is it? Sorry. How can I help?
It's a man.
I believe you're being called to the stand, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting them changed and rechanged after.
Beautiful.
How did you know who I was when this was mask?
Voice ID, because I'm cringe.
Of course.
It's like your sharp wares, it's like your front display, your first impression is your pockets.
You're balling, my good sir.
Thanks, man.
Alright, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Axel. I like what you're wearing. It's nice.
Sexy
It looks
color,
sick.
right?
Ah,
Yeah,
it is.
Sexy color, yeah. Be nice if
Did I
I
just
could
see-
have this color on my car, though.
George, that's disappointing.
Ah, Miss
I
Reed.
can't believe you're
Brilliant,
supporting
back.
them.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a garage literally across the road.
Sit on this side.
Who let this clear prostitute in? Well,
I see
it's
that
already good
even the
spicy
DA is
down here.
supporting us. I like the red, ma'am.
Hey. Yeah, can I speak to you?
Thank you very much.
We're
It's
over
my
this
favourite
thing.
colour. It was maybe a bit
Oh, we on this?
ill-advised,
choice
maybe.
for today.
Ah.
Yes, yes,
This is
Yeah,
Russians.
Can I speak to you, Miss Dear, in the
yes,
office?
yes. Of course. Mr. Scarlet, please come to you.
In the corner.
Thanks, guys.
Over here.
Yeah. Yeah, there.
1 second, Judge.
You're good. Don't worry. Hey, that's not gonna. I mean, I don't decide whether you're guilty, but that's not gonna help your sentencing.
Don't worry about
All right.
I'm not letting in the washroom.
Can I bring the jury through?
Yes, please, and through to my office, please.
Where the fuck's your office? In there?
That one there.
Okay.
The court radio when
Yeah, guys,
it is in session will be 101.1. Anyone misusing it?
Oh.
100 months, sorry, not 100,000. That's ridiculous prison time, and you promise him 50% off.
Okay.
Then we'll go back to the next question and we ask you. After the mayor got involved, if sorry, an agreement was made after the mayor got involved, and he would be handed down there and be walked out with the suspects. And it's just really about. After I ask you this question,
Right, there you go. The blue shirt, fuck off.
Like I say, I'll back your service complaints just in case I don't need any validation.
To that?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, not yet, white hat. White hat.
So I would
White hat. Come here, come here. Oh my.
That's alright, it's a judge I'm trying to get.
Hey, sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
That's
perfect.
David Duncan's asking me if
Yep.
if I could speak
Perfect,
for
Mr.
him.
McFarlane, thanks for your time.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no worries.
Asking.
It's a bit busy.
No.
Let me go get them.
I didn't think so.
I love the red.
He can
light.
refuse, like he can answer questions very, very like small, but no. If you have to, he has to respond like a bit. You can, yeah, it's if he doesn't want to like answer questions, he has to plead guilty, and I'm pretty sure that's not what he wants, right? So.
I don't know with that guy.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I had to ask you because he's asked me.
Yeah. No worries.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Nope.
Being honest.
No, tell him.
Considering he's like the key witness.
Yeah, he's like one of the key
You know
guys.
what I mean?
Absolutely. Hey guys.
Hey.
Sorry, about.
Just looking for a bathroom. Is there a toilet?
Well, yeah, there is. But you're probably best using these ones.
I think Jux doesn't have keys. I don't want to use that. I'm okay.
Yeah. Look, the other one. The other one is in the metal detectors rooms, in between metal detectors.
I'll just hold it. I'll hold it, man. I'll hold it. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I'm all good.
These are the steepest steps ever, by the way.
Yeah, they are. They get the job done there, right?
Fall down there, you dead.
So where do you want us?
Alright, so you guys are going to be posted up over here.
It's a song by the famous Missing Blixley. Oh, okay.
It's a song by...
So, you guys as the jury, you're going to be posted up over here, okay? Are we missing a juror? We're missing a juror.
You don't want to do that.
Wait, we've lost a juror. Oh, there he is. Right, come on. There's our missing juror. Come this way. Mr. Stone.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I've just got a little bit lost in my bin.
It's okay. It's okay. If you come and sit at the with the other jurors. Okay. So can I just speak to you for a sec?
Mhm.
Are you on the main PD radio right now?
Yeah, right now.
Is there any other people still outside coming in?
Let me check. Violet, is it 3:20? Is there any more people coming inside from the Chief Justice? One more.
Okay, so we're good to go for 1:15. Okay.
Yeah. When do you reckon the witness statement's going to start coming? Not witness statements, you know.
It really depends how long the first couple take.
Because I am going apparently on.
I would go and get changed now.
I'm literally just going to be doing this. Hold on.
Okay, well, if you're just gonna wear that, then yeah, I wouldn't worry about it then. You can literally just come just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Don't open the door yet.
No, I won't. Ruins the effect otherwise, right?
Sorry?
Ruins the effect otherwise, right?
Exactly. They will never know it was me anyway.
Okay.
Did you guys see my car outside?
Oh God, right. Let's sit nicely. Is everyone on court radio?
Yep. Yeah. Your bench is ready. Hello.
Yup.
Okay, we'll be proceeding in about 5 minutes.
I know something that can kill time.
Go on.
Scares me when he says kill. He was talking about boombox.
Hello?
Are
Before.
you going to be my hype man or not?
I would listen to this if I were you.
Yeah.
My friend, let him go. If you don't, I'll plant fucking D4 all over the room. So he's a bad motherfucking cop. And the judge can suck my motherfucking dick.
You're that judge who can suck his dick.
Only want to be my friend. I better get back over
Go respect it, right?
PLRP. Because I do have friends
He said
over there
boombox before,
at
now give me
PLRP.
PTSD.
Suck my motherfucking dick.
Boom.
At PLRP are full of private motherfuckers. PLRP are full of my homies. You better not mess with them because I'm the motherfucker.
Good question. So if you look at the evidence, right?
Yeah.
It's all like
That was great.
5.1, 5.2, 5.3,
Yeah, we can
right?
put on the car as well.
The-
We have a replay on that.
Weapon menu is missing the number.
Oh, okay, so just...
Do you mind us referring to it as 5.9 to avoid confusion?
I'll change it right now. 5.9.
Yeah, it's it's like before 5.9, but it's just, you know.
What is it? Thanks, Lasagna.
Riley, I'm going to need you to be my hype man for me. Come on.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Be like...
Mr. Clean looking
all
ass.
rise for the right honourable bestest judge in the land, Elias Gold.
Alright, yeah, sure, I could do that.
Alright, okay. And then I'll walk in and then like be all dramatic like.
Oh, when are we doing that now?
I'd say like 2 minutes. Just wait for it. I'll be listening out on the radio.
Yeah. Rise for the Master Chief himself. And then some Halo music.
You find in your own number.
Who's that dog?
Right, everyone get ready. Court's now in session. Everyone stand and please make way for the Master Chief himself and the killer of the Covenant, Elias Gold. Dramatic Halo theme.
Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, court is now in session. From here, any misdemeanor, disruptive behaviour will cause the offender to be detained in the cells till the end of the trial. after which they'll be charged with contempt of court on top of whatever else they've done wrong. So behave yourselves. Good to see you all, Paradise. We have before us the case of State versus the Russian Mafia, specifically Mr. Slav Petrov, Mr. David Duncan, Mr. Mystic Nikalnas. Yeah, I totally can't say your name. It's fine. Just read it how it says there, Mystic. I'm sorry. Gentlemen.
McNuggets.
McNuggets, you're completely correct. Thank you very much, everybody. You may take a seat. And the prosecution may make their opening statement to the gentlemen of the jury. Make sure you're using the radio there.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today the state is prosecuting Mr. Slav Petrov, Mr. Mystic Maldenice, and Mr. David Duncan, I apologise, on the charges of gun trafficking, terroristic acts, possession of a Class 2 weapon, and the attempted murder of an agent. During the course of the trial, you will be presented evidence that the three defendants belong to a group called the Russian Mafia, and they have been gun trafficking weapons around the city. Not only that, you will be presented evidence they have been involved in terroristic acts that has inflicted our city. Hello? These attacks were carried out on the belief that the police and maybe specific officers were being too harsh on criminals. This is their ideology that the police should behave a certain way towards criminals and are prepared to wreak havoc on our city to have these beliefs heard. Everyone is entitled to their beliefs, but as soon as you break the boundaries that is man's law, protecting beliefs can no longer take priority over consequence. We believe that the jury will find the defendants guilty today on the evidence provided. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. Mr. Casino, you can make your opening statement.
Hey, jury, you've heard my colleague say the charges of gun trafficking, attempt to kill a police officer, etc. Now it's down to them to prove it 100%. So there's no doubt in your minds. It's only down to me to prove 1% of doubt. So when you're listening to it, you have to understand it, and we have to understand exactly what the word gun trafficking means. We will go over that at the time. So, well, let's see what they've got. Let's do this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Casino. Okay. The prosecution are now to submit their evidence. Mr. Casino, you'll be given the opportunity at every individual to rebut. However, I'd like you to exercise that at your discretion. I won't be asking you every time, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be here all day.
Yep.
Okay. Step forward, Esme.
The prosecution plans to call into evidence and would like to submit figure 3.1.
For those in attendance, we have now got prosecution evidence available publicly, so everyone can read along. That's also true for the 5 members of the jury.
We also have figure 5.5.
Thank you for the flow.
5.6. My apologies, Your Honor, I haven't done this in numerical order.
You okay?
Figures 3.2. Figures 3.7. 1.6. 5.7. 5.9.
And just to confirm, can you just describe what some of these show?
Figure 3.1 is a poster of Slav Petrov in the underground tunnels. Well, sorry, the warehouse. 5 is photographs of Twitter of Slav's involvement with the Russian Mafia, and also a photo of 2 Russian Mafia members in the underground tunnels. 5.6 is a statement on Instagram of Slav stating, he is returning with the Russian Mafia. 3.2 is a poster of Mystic and also Gelly. .7 is 2 of the defendants, Mystic and Slav, over downed civilians.
Jesus, it's bad as well. .6
is a photo of the weapon shop found at the property, Haywick Avenue. Sorry, I missed one item of evidence, Your Honour.
That's okay.
It was the voice recording that I've got labelled as easy.
If you could direct us to what page that's on, that'd be helpful for, I think, everyone following along.
Your Honour.
Yep, go ahead, Mr. Casino.
My colleague has just arrived. Can I step through the back here to let him in?
I believe a member of the PD can do that.
Yeah.
Member of the
Have
PD.
Elias do it.
He can. He can. I'll just let me get him through here, yeah?
Yeah, no problem. Carry on, Esme. I'm sure Mr. Casino can put him through through the radio.
It's on page 5, Your Honour.
Page 5, brilliant. Okay, and there's an audio recording there?
That's correct.
Okay.
And I believe, was I at 5.8? 5.9 is a photo of weapons that could be manufactured at a bench that was found in possession at Haywick Avenue.
Okay. Would you like to give everybody a second to listen to this? I assume it's the interview of David Duncan that you were after everyone listening to?
It's quite a long interview, Your Honour. It's 27 minutes long. I do have specific times laid out. I didn't know if that would help or not.
Yeah,
but obviously
I think that's useful
it's
for the jury.
your discretion.
Yeah, I think, I mean, if it's pertinent to your case, and it's useful for the jury, yeah, let's call out the timestamps, and for everyone following along, they can do the same thing.
Okay, so one audio clip will be from 3:52 to 4:33.
I'm not sure about the Russians being manufactured. With what?
Manufacture of firearms will go with the combat machine gun
I'm not sure about that, honestly.
A long time?
Nah.
Sorry, could you repeat what time?
Honestly, I cannot give you the duration of that. Like, I have no idea. I have no clue.
3 minutes and 52 seconds to 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Honestly, I have no idea. I believe before, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, I believe that's enough time for everybody, and the jury can go over it again if they want later.
Well, Your Honour, can I address what's just been said and
Yes.
back all that stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I do it now, or?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right. As you heard there's, well, would sound like a lot to unpack, but the majority of the foes have no bearing on this case whatsoever. Photos do not do gun trafficking, people do gun trafficking. Why? We're wasting time with photos. It's beyond me. And if you look around you in the courtroom today on the walls, you will see Slav Petrov is photogenic. He has all these damn photos everywhere, so are we going to go back and forward on a photo? Do you know what I mean? What are we talking about? And as for the recording, there's such a thing known as cherry picking. Believe me, this is what's going on here. So that's unpacked real quick for you. Let's see how much more of your time they want to waste.
Thank you very much, Mr. Casino. Feel free to just interject. Like I said, as and when you want to, you have the right on every individual piece of evidence.
Yeah, I was trying to do it as a collective rather.
No, absolutely.
Moving on.
Your brevity is appreciated. Ms. Reed, if you can carry on.
I would like to submit further evidence in said audio clip from 9 minutes 25 to 10 minutes.
Runs rifle come from?
As I said, I don't know the person specifically who crafted, who actually made it.
No. Who handed it to you?
Handed it to me.
Yeah.
One of them. Like
Slav?
Mystic. No, I'll say Mystic. If that's important, yeah.
We're getting somewhere. That was difficult. Yeah, it wasn't hard.
Alright.
That was challenging, dude.
Okay.
Right. Next question. I already know the answer to this, so I've got evidence of it. The Russians, I've said Russians as a unified group.
Okay.
Were upstairs in PD, whereby they strapped a bomb to a Jacob Porter. Correct?
You can say that.
Okay, I think that's enough time for everyone to have read it. Again, jury, you can read that again. You can listen to the whole clip if you want while you're deliberating. Ms. Reed, any other?
I do another section I would like to admit, and that is 10 minutes 40 seconds to 11 minutes and 10 seconds.
No, literally no idea. And I can be fully honest with you, I have no idea.
So who had the bomb? You must know that.
I have also don't know. I really don't know. One of them. I don't really know.
Who was involved?
In the situation.
Yes.
You said you know the names? Do you?
Yeah, but I'm asking you the question, though.
Alright. So, basically me, Slav, Mystic. Yeah.
And you didn't have the bomb on you, is that what you're telling me?
Nope.
So it was Slav or Mystic that had the bomb?
I guess, yeah, one of them, probably.
Didn't see at any point who planted the bomb?
Nope. I just came right after.
So, rewind real quick.
Okay, I believe that's enough time for everyone. Any others?
Regarding that piece of evidence, no.
Wonderful. Okay. Is there any other piece of evidence you'd like to talk through and point things out for the jury?
I'm just having a quick remember.
Your Honor, I think if you know you pull up a vocal voice of someone, then that person should have been in the stand to answer for that, what that was and that, because right now people are just listening to something and they're
That will
making
be broached. Every
decision
question.
based.
Sorry, every section will be broached in the. I'm just presenting evidence at the minute.
Mr. Duncan is on the witness list, so I'm sure we'll be hearing from him before this.
Yeah, but that should have been played when he was on the stand, not before, because then everybody starts to make a decision.
I can understand where you're coming from. I think if we make Mr. Duncan the first witness, just to balance things out, I think that's probably fair.
Yep, I'll accept that.
Okay, Ms. Reid, have you got any other evidence you'd like to talk through before your first witness?
Everything the prosecution would like to submit.
Okay, brilliant. Do you want to call your first witness then?
Well, I'm afraid I have no choice but to call Mr. Duncan to the stand.
Mr. Duncan, can you please stand where Ms. Reid is? And Ms. Reid, please take a seat for a moment. Mr. Duncan, can you compete after me?
Yeah.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully.
Say it again, sorry.
I solemnly swear.
So I swear
That the evidence I shall give.
that the evidence I shall give
Will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
will be the truth. What did you say after again? Sorry.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing
The truth,
but
the
the
whole
truth.
truth, but nothing but the truth.
So save me, edit it out.
Huh?
So save me, edit it out.
So saving what? Sorry,
You're
I cannot
good.
understand
There
that.
you go. Come sit next to me.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Duncan, once you've taken a seat, Ms. Reid may begin her examination. Just make yourself comfortable, however's best, Mr. Duncan. Oh, there you go.
Mr. Duncan, are you a part of the Russian Mafia?
Correct.
And how long have you been a member?
Not sure about that, sorry. Like, not specific time. But I'd just say, I don't know. I can say like a range of 4 months or maybe something like that.
What rank do you hold in this organization?
Just regular. I mean, there's no really, yeah.
Is that the lowest rank?
You can say that.
Who's the leader of the Russian Mafia, Mr. Duncan?
Slav.
Slav Petrov, correct?
Correct.
Did you know about the manufacturing bench, the weapons manufacturing bench, sorry, located in Haywick Avenue?
You're a bit startling on the radio, I couldn't hear you, sorry, can you repeat?
Did you know about the weapons manufacturing bench? Sorry, did you... My apologies, I was put off there.
Okay.
Did you know about the weapons manufacturing bench located in Haywick Avenue?
Nope, negative. I heard about it, I don't know about the location of it.
In a statement you gave to the NSA in the recording that was shown to the jury and is public knowledge, from minutes 3:52 to 4 minutes 33, you admitted that the manufacturing weapons bench was there prior to your joining the Mafia, is that correct?
Your Honour, objection. How could he know if he wasn't in it? That's irrelevant. That's just hearsay.
So Ms. Reed, I believe you're asking him about his own...
She's asking him about it before he was even there.
I think she's... To be clear, I think overruled on this one, she's asking him about his own evidence.
Were weapons already being manufactured when you joined the Russian Mafia?
I'll be say that before everything. In that, conversation between me and the NSA in the room, I was feeling not good. I was starving as well. That's why I requested from the NSA about food and drink. I was basically bleeding out. I was waiting in the cell for an hour and a half, and I was blacking in and out. So basically, I wasn't feeling good in the room, and I wasn't knowing about the question I've been asked. Like, I didn't understand the fully question the NSA asked, and also the answer I gave them was kind of 50-50 because my personal health at the moment.
Your Honour, I moved to strike everything after the question was...
Yeah, you can repeat the question, sorry. No, go ahead.
Sustained.
Can you repeat the question, sorry?
Sorry, I was moving to strike, Mr. Duncan. I will... Just give me a second.
Okay.
Mr. Duncan, I'll just remind you, it's okay, just answer the questions that are being given to you. I understand sometimes you want to elaborate, and that's okay. But try and stay on topic of the questions.
So you stated in the same interrogation that you never had access to the weapons bench and that everything you received was from someone else in the group. Is that true, or are you saying that... Sorry, is that true?
I couldn't hear the end of what you said. I heard about the beginning part.
In the same interrogation you stated you never had access to the weapons bench and that the weapons you received were made by someone else in the group, is that correct?
Yeah, I didn't have and I don't have access to this thing that you got.
Objection, Your Honour. If you re-listen to it, it never says it was ever made on it. It says they were asking him if they came to the bench and he didn't even know what he was saying. He's like, yes. He never says they were made.
Okay, yeah, I think that's sustained.
Yeah, she's leading the witness.
I think, Mr. Duncan, just make sure you're answering the questions to your best of your knowledge. You don't have to answer questions you don't have knowledge about.
As I said, Judge, I'm trying my best. There's a language barrier.
No, you're absolutely fine. We're going to allow that leeway. Just, that's fine. Ms. Reed, carry on.
Do you know who all had access to this bench?
Negative.
Sorry, Ms. Reed, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a question.
My apologies, I was having a little issue with my throat there.
All good, carry on.
Have you ever received a weapon from any of the defendants?
No, negative.
Your Honor, objection. The charge is gun trafficking. The question should have been, has he ever bought a weapon from any of the defendants?
I think it's a reasonable topic to be requesting. Receiving weapons is part of he's himself is being charged with gun trafficking. I'm happy to sustain, to overrule, and Misery can continue this line of questioning.
Please answer the question, Mr. Duncan.
Yep, I said negative.
Sorry, my
Everything.
apologies. I never had that.
Yeah, all good.
So you're confirmed at 9 minutes 30 into the audio that it was indeed Mystic that has previously given you weapons from said bench.
Yeah, as I said, I was not feeling good at the moment in this room, and the question that he gave me, I was not fully aware. Also, plus, I want to add that the NSA did...
Please just answer the question you've been asked, Mr. Duncan.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point.
You haven't been asked for an elaboration. Please stick to the questions asked.
Yeah, I'm leading to it. You caught my thinking of... I forgot what I wanted to say now.
I'm away to ask him a question, Mr. Duncan. Were you ever with Slav or Mystic when weapons or explosives were delivered and sold?
No, none of them delivered me something like that. And everything I used, I found.
Your Honor, there's always a language breakdown there. He's answering it as it for himself, when she's asked him, was he ever with them when they done?
It's a simple yes or no answer.
Mr. Duncan, just to be clear, she's asking, have you ever been with Mr. Petrov or Mystic when they have sold to another party, either explosives or weapons?
Negative. I've never been around that, no.
Have you ever witnessed anyone using the weapons bench?
Sorry, can you explain me what this means? Because I didn't understand the question fully.
Have you ever saw anyone using the weapons bench?
No, negative in my life.
Have you yourself ever used the weapon bench?
Negative. Never.
The possession of the Class 2 weapon you were found in possession of, where was this obtained?
Where you found it, you asking?
Where did you get it from?
I found it.
Could the advanced rifle that you were found within your possession be crafted at the weapon bench located at Harwick Avenue?
No, negative. None that I know.
You also had rifle ammo, is that correct?
I think I did. I'm not fully remember what happened there.
As well as the advanced rifle could also be crafted at that bench, is this correct?
As I said, I'm repeating. Know that I know.
Did Mystic craft these weapons?
Nope.
Objection, Your Honor. She's already asked him if anybody's crafted on there, and he said no, he doesn't know what just done there.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the questions are kind of repeating.
Yeah, I think we've got an asked and answered objection, which I'm going to sustain. Esmery, if we can move on from this particular line of questioning. I think you have your answer.
Yes. Mr. Duncan, on the 19th of the 6th, 2022, were yourself, Slav and Mystic involved in the terrorist attack on MRPD?
What date again, sorry?
The 19th of June, 2022.
What is the question again? I didn't get it.
Were you, Mr. Petrov, and Mystic involved in the terrorist attack on MRPD, specifically Jacob Perola?
Sorry, is it only me hearing the stuttering on radio? Because
Alright, so I'm hearing her okay, and what she's asking is if yourself, Mystic, and Mr. Petrov were involved in the explosive with Mr. Peralta at MRPD.
No, that's a negative, Justice.
Ms. Reed, carry on.
This is where I would play figure 5.8 clip 1045 to 1105, where he admits that he, Slav, and Mystic were involved in the terrorist attack.
One of them. I don't.
Okay,
really know.
so I can answer on that. As I said at the beginning.
Sorry, Mr. Duncan, I was speaking to the judge.
Yeah. Okay. So if everyone, if the jury and anyone else following along, just wants to replay that clip, so it's available in the public email thread. And what was that timestamp again, Ms. Reed?
10 minutes and 45 to 11. Sorry. Yeah, 10 minutes 45 to 11 minutes 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, if everyone, if we take 1 minute for everyone to read that, and sorry, to listen to that, and then we can carry on with the question.
In the situation.
Yes.
You said you know the names. Do you?
Yeah, but I'm asking you the question, David.
All right. So basically me, Slav, Mystic. Yeah.
And you didn't have the bomb on you, is that what you're telling me?
Nope.
So it was Slav or Mystic that had the bomb?
I guess, yeah, one of them, probably.
You didn't see at any point who...
Okay, I think we've all had a chance to listen to that.
Was anybody else involved, Mr. Duncan?
Repeat the question, please.
Was anybody else involved?
Nope, but can I answer about what what did you ask me
It's
for?
a yes or no question, Mr. Duncan.
Yeah, I said no. Can I also answer about what happened?
No, it's a yes or no answer. A yes or no means yes or no.
Alright,
Who
so
organised the attack on MRPD?
Wait, please.
Mr. Duncan, please wait to if you want to make a point, I'm sure you'll
yeah,
during
but
cross-examination.
it is a one-sided, I cannot, give my perspective, so I would say it is fair,
Mr.
I'm
Duncan,
not feeling I have...
when your lawyer asks you the question, I'm sure you'll have a chance to
go ahead.
expand, okay?
Who organised the attack on MRPD?
None of us.
I would like to move to play audio, the same evidence easy audio clip, 13 minutes to 13:17.
We're going out. That's all it's been. That was the plan.
Who organised it?
All of us.
All of you organised to go and target Jacob Porter?
Correct.
So there was no leader of that?
No, it was not a specific person, no.
Why Jacob Porter? Why was he targeted?
Okay, I think we've all had the chance to finally listen to that. Ms. Reed, you can carry on with your questioning.
Why was Jacob Peralta targeted?
I don't understand the question.
Why was Jacob Peralta targeted out of all the police officers?
I don't know how to answer this question because, as I said, none of us was planning to do something to Peralta.
Mr. Duncan, I'm going to remind you you are under oath.
I know what I said. Like, I hear the, I hear the thingy.
Did you lie in your first testimony to any NSA agents, or are you lying now, Mr. Duncan?
No, so as I said, if I can explain my perspective about what happened,
It's a yes or no answer. Are you lying now, or did you lie then, Mr. Duncan?
No.
Were you paid to say this, Mr. Duncan?
No.
Your Honor, I don't think the NSA would have paid him.
I wasn't indicating the NSA, Your Honor.
Okay, no, that's, I mean, because you can make your points during your cross-examination, which I'm sure is coming any moment. Ms. Reed, you can carry on. I'll be...
I believe if this is the way it's going, I have no further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Reed. Mr. Casino, you may take the stand and cross-examine the witness.
My colleague's going to...
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Mr. O'Brien, you can take the stand and cross-examine the witness.
Okay, Mr. Duncan, when was the first time you had an interaction with the NSA?
Sorry, second.
When was the first time you had an interaction with the NSA?
Don't remember a specific date, but it was the first interaction with them was me driving beside Plaza Crown, you know, this area where the White Widow was, and it got moved basically. I was driving my car as just a random day, and I got kidnapped by NSA, putting on me a blindfold, and asking me questions, basically taking me in an abandoned parking lot. For no reason. I wasn't passing any police rules. I will say from the easiest one, which is like passing a red light traffic, just without any reason basically. He was asking me about question about people in city. He wanted to get information, personal information about people, what they're doing, where they're living, what they're doing on daily basis. Pretty much, I was yeah, it was not a very happy, moment. I will say that it was.
Okay, so when you got kidnapped, did the NSA allow you to? Did they read you your rights? Did they allow you to have a lawyer on scene, or were you just forced into it?
Nope, nothing. Just straight up questions about people.
Okay, so you weren't even allowed to have a lawyer. Another thing I want to bring up, you said obviously the second time you were taken by them and you were asked some questions, and there was a video recording taken. When they did that, did they read you your rights?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, sir?
So the second time you were, you had a question.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Unless the NSA agent's going to be provided for examination, then this is just a one-sided story.
Mr. O'Brien, be very careful about your questions and keep it to Mr. Duncan's recollection.
Okay, perfect. David Duncan, you were saying that when the second time you were taken, you wanted, it says in the video, you asked for food and water. Was any of that provided to you?
Asking for what? I can't understand the question.
You asked for food as you were hungry. Was any of that provided to you?
Oh, you mean in the room inside the PD? I was asking for food, yeah.
And you were saying you felt a bit sick. Was that because of not being able to have the food?
Also, the surprise, like, basically, I was waiting in the cell for an hour and a half.
Objection, Your Honor, relevant.
Huh?
Overall, Mr. O'Brien, keep it to his recollection. I can see it's relevant, so I'm going to let you continue down this, and we're not going to strike any of that. But you're walking a fine line, okay?
Yep. Perfect. So when you were questioning, you're trying to say up here that obviously you're a bit confused due to that. So that's obviously not having the food. Apart from that, I have no more questioning.
Yeah, I was not feeling good.
No more questions for For Mr. Duncan, no?
I think, yeah.
A couple of questions.
Yeah, feel free to swap.
Mr. Duncan, when you were taken in for the interview, which recording was made, were you advised at any time that this was being recorded?
No. No one told me anything about it.
Were you offered a lawyer? Any legal advice at that point?
If you're asking if they asking me to, if I want to get a lawyer, no.
That's correct what I'm asking you.
Nope, not about a lawyer, not about the conversation is being recorded. Nothing about both of them.
And who was in the room with you?
I believe Agent 1, and the other one, I have no idea what is his number, to be honest. 2 people, basically.
And how would you say you felt about this? I mean, emotionally, I'll try to break it down for you quite simple. Were you happy, sad, terrified? Which way would you describe how you felt?
Yeah, so as I said, I was feeling sick, I was not feeling good. The whole situation was a bit scary as well. You know, they coming and just screaming and yelling at you about answers and stuff. So, yeah, the whole situation was not comfortable, I'll say then.
And prior to, well, not prior, but I mean after that, were you offered anything to be a witness for them?
Yeah, so in the end of the, not only in the end, also in the middle of the conversation, and in the end, they asked me if I want to be a witness for them, if I want to join them in the future, and basically work with them.
This is the NSA you're talking about, Agent 1, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Correct.
did the prosecution approach you any time and ask you to go witness for them and offer you immunity against any charges?
Yeah, basically they was asking me to work with them and everything will be gone. You know, basically, yeah, they asking me to do something else, basically, for them instead of mine.
Thank you. Your Honour, no more further questions for the witness. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Casino.
I'd like to redirect, Your Honour.
Yep, go for it.
These incidents with the NSA you spoke about, are they the reason that you and your group are against government entities?
Nope.
Your Honour, how could that be if the interview was done after the incidents?
I asked the question, it was answered.
I think asked and answered. I think he's.
I'm not, as I said, I'm not fully aware.
Let's make it make sense, huh?
Carry on, Miss Reed.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Okay. Mr. Duncan, thank you so much for your testimony. If you can take a seat with your co-defendants. Prosecution, if you can line up your next evidence or witness.
The prosecution would like to call Mr. Petrov.
Mr. Slav Petrov, please take a stand in front of me. Mr. Petrov, if you can repeat after me.
Yes.
I solemnly affirm that the evidence
I solemnly affirm that the evidence
to be given to me, given by me,
to be given to me, to be what?
To be given by me,
To be given by me,
shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me, Mason Blakesley.
So help me, Mason Blakesley.
Take a seat to my right. Ms. Reed, you may begin questioning when Mr. Petrov gets comfortable.
Mr. Petrov, are you involved or affiliated with a group known as the Russian Mafia?
Correct.
What What is your position in this group?
I am the big daddy, I like to be called.
You're the boss of this group, is that correct?
It's called the big daddy, but sure, yes.
Do you own the warehouse located on Haywick Avenue that's connected to the art gallery?
The warehouse, correct.
Are you aware of the underground tunnels that lead into the warehouse?
Yes.
Are you or any of the defendants skilled in assembling or disassembling weapons?
Negative.
Were you aware of the gun manufacturing bench that was located in the planning room found in your underground tunnels?
Negative. It's a prop bench, if that's what you're referring to.
Did you ever manufacture weapons there?
I've never manufactured a weapon in my life.
Who all had access?
I got no clue.
Sorry, I never heard that, Mr. Petrov. Could you repeat?
I said I got no clue.
Have you ever sold any weapons that can be manufactured at the weapons bench?
I have never sold any weapons.
The prosecution would like to admit figure 5.9.
Okay, let's redirect the jury's attention to figure 5.9.
Figure 5.9 is...
Please describe what we're looking at there, Ms. Reed.
Give us 1 minute to find it, Your Honour.
Absolutely. For the benefit of everyone, it's right at the bottom, page 36.
We are looking at the...
On the radio, please, Ms. Reed.
My apologies. Looking at the weapons that can be crafted at the gun bench located in Haywick Avenue that is the property of Mr. Slav Petrov. In these photos we have prices alongside the photos of the weapons.
Your Honour, unless they're going to produce a witness to where they get a price list from, it's just hearsay, the same as what was said to my client.
This is a photo.
It doesn't matter what it is, I've got one I can show you where the price list as well. I've made one in...
Please produce this, Mr. Casino.
No problem.
So, Mr. Casino, just so I'm clear, are you motioning to strike this on the basis that this is... there's no clear chain of evidence, is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
This is a photo that was taken
I'm
when
about to show you
accessing
exact same
the weapons
where
bench.
it says $1 million for each thing. How easy it's done.
Okay, Ms. Reed, you probably want to go through the chain of evidence and how this was obtained? Otherwise we will have to...
This was obtained during the NSA raid of Haywick Avenue.
So this was present, just for the benefit of everyone, this was present on the initial raid warrant, this menu. It predates the actual raid. It's okay.
Again, Your Honour, it doesn't make sense. Nobody's going to walk around leaving a price list lying in the middle of the floor.
Ms. Reed, if you want to, if you can take a moment to just consult with members of the PD.
I appreciate that, Your Honour.
My chair's better than your chair.
I know it is. I'm jealous.
It's Because I'm more important than you, Mr. Petrov.
You think you are?
Yeah. I know I am.
You probably are, you're right.
Yeah.
God, that whole missing bricks, he helps me.
He should do.
God.
Just come in and escort you out. Okay, Ms. Reed, we've had a 2-minute sidebar. Are we gonna need more time, or are we good to continue?
I'm just going through the evidence, Your Honour. My apologies.
We could always come back tomorrow if it helps up.
The prosecution's not going to argue with that at this present time, Your Honour.
Okay, so members of the jury, evidence 5.9 is to be disregarded and forgotten. Okay. It is unclear on its origin. Ms. Reed, you may take the stand and continue your examination of Mr. Petrov.
Were you involved in a terrorist attack on MRPD where Mr. Peralta was strapped with a sticky bomb which was later detonated?
Negative.
Were you involved in a Polito heist where you received 100 months instead of 55? When you were told that you would receive, instead of 50 to 5, you... Sorry, my apologies, let me start again.
Objection, Your Honour.
Worry.
Bringing up a case that's already over and done with and it's no relevance in that.
It's relevant to the terroristic act charges.
All it's doing is painting my client red. And they might like that, to be honest.
The members of the jury, please bear in mind that any conviction that Mr. Petrov may or may not have around Polito heist has nothing to do with his guilt regarding this case. However, Ms. Reed, I believe, has a point that she's trying to make around the sentencing. So I'm going to let her carry on, but please do not be swayed by the fact that Mr. Petrov has been previously charged with this Polito heist robbery, okay?
Sorry, I misread that wasn't a Polito heist. Were you involved in a Pacific Standard where you received 100 months instead of 55 you were told you would receive for pleading guilty?
I cannot remember.
Where were you at the time of this attack, Mr. Petrov?
Probably in Vanilla Unicorn or maybe at home. I'm not too sure. When I don't really remember exactly what I was doing.
Do you have any witnesses who could confirm this?
Negative.
Your Honour, the state would ask for adjournment to look over some evidence, I believe.
The state, we're not able to adjourn this time. However,
Not in
yeah, you can have a few. I tell you what, I think we'll move on to cross-examination, and then during your redirect, you can pick up any other points. Okay. Mr. Casino or Mr. O'Brien, if you want to come forward and cross-examine Mr. Petrov.
Hello, Mr. Petrov.
Hello.
You're a business owner of multiple businesses, you know?
Oh, correct. I'm a businessman. Everyone knows this.
And one of your businesses is the Unicorn? Yep.
That's correct.
PDM Motors, yeah?
Correct.
And you also own that gallery?
That is also correct.
Right, and in that gallery you do all sorts of stuff there, photos, everything. Basically anything to do with art, is that correct?
We do indeed, yes. I'm actually a big lover of art, and I absolutely love it.
Well, I think if we look around the courthouse we could see that, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Anyway, let's get back to it, Mr. Petrov. So, this prop of a bench, that would have been part of that gallery just the same as, you know, downstairs where the tunnels are. There's all different things down there. It hasn't been mentioned so far. There's like, you know, a Texas Chainsaw Massacre area and everything. All the dummies and etc. are all lying about there. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. So this is all just props of the art gallery, isn't it?
That's correct. Those are my props.
Right. And you know, if you were to be called the boss, then that is because you'd be the highest up. I mean, if somebody had a little, say, problem with English language and they didn't know what to call you, they would call you the boss, yeah?
That's correct. I also like to be referred to as the Big Daddy, but yes,
I
boss
heard that. I think we'll stick with boss.
That's okay.
And anybody under you, you know, you would have like your underbosses who would be the people who's been with you the most and who's done the most work around. And other, you have underbosses that run other parts of the business like PDM Motors, etc. And the Unicorn. Yep.
Correct.
Hang on 1 second. So, Mr. Petrov, I need to ask you a couple of questions now about this search warrant.
Fire away.
What can you tell me about it? Were you ever shown the search warrant?
I was put into a cell and I was left there to wait for like, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes. I was never told that there was any search going on or anything. I was not informed about the search warrant.
No, they ever say to you, we have a search warrant here and we're going to search these premises and we're looking for specific items? No?
Nope, they never ever said to me about anything to do with a warrant.
Well, what I want to do is I want to step back just a little bit here to when you were first arrested at the beach. At the beginning, yeah?
Uh-huh.
For the benefit of the jury, we'll take it back to the beginning here when they were arrested at the beach. My clients were taken into custody there. Can you tell us in your own words what happened there?
In my own words, this is exactly what happened. We were at the beach and we met up with a agent, a NSA agent.
So why were you at the beach? Why did you go there in the first place?
They requested to speak to a mystic, Elias.
Who requested?
I believe it was Agent 1.
Okay, thank you. Carry on then, please.
And when we got there, they hopped out and instantly started aiming guns at my friend there. And they were being very threatening, so I came out the vehicle, I got my weapon out, Mr. Ghost had his weapon out at that point, because obviously, if you're getting a gun pointed at you, you want one as well, just in case they want to shoot you. We were speaking to them, then one of the agents called on the radio, shouted for backup, then the police started to come in, and then the agents just gunned us down.
Alright. So, would there have been any video evidence of this by any chance?
I believe Mystic has a body cam of it, but I believe it was confiscated by the police.
For the benefit of the jury, Your Honour, I'd like them to know I have requested this body cam several times and it's never been issued over to me.
Yeah, that's fine. You happy for the jury to know that?
Yeah, the jury needs to know I have requested it because I knew it was there, but I was never given that. So, why do you think they didn't give me the body cam evidence? And Slav, what do you think?
I mean, well, in the incident there,
Sorry,
it was
Esme, what did you say, Esme?
Oh, something's breaking up.
That
the
was,
robot.
Yeah, that was a little difficult, but I heard speculation.
Call for speculation, Your Honour.
Yeah, sustained.
It's a bit hard to say speculation if I happen to.
You're asking.
You literally, yeah, you did ask for Mr. Petrov to speculate. I'd say move on from that particular point, Mr. Casino.
Okay. I think we can always speculate why it wasn't handed out, because maybe there was something on it if somebody didn't want it.
Objection, Your Honour.
Mr. Casino, we'll strike that. Members of the jury, please just stay on point. Let's stay on point. Mr. Casino, carry on.
Okay. Right, so the body cam was taken, correct, Slav?
That's correct.
And then yous were taken to the police station, was it? Or were you taken somewhere else?
We were taken to pillbox first. That's where we got treated for gunshot wounds when we got shot at. I believe I was also DNA tested. I don't know about my associates here, but I was then transported down to MRPD, put into a cell. Miss Bunny was told to watch us, and then the NSA agents disappeared for about 20 to 30 minutes, and they came back.
Right. And did they read you your rights and tell you what you were being charged with before they went anywhere, or anything that we were in the cell this time with nothing read to you at that point?
I wasn't, no.
So basically, what you're saying is you were called to meet Agent 1 at the beach. You went along there with Mystic, and from there, all hell broke loose, and the agents shot you down. You were taken to the pillbox, taken back, locked up. You weren't charged, you weren't read rights, you weren't given a lawyer, and they went away and they completed a raid on all of your premises.
That's correct.
That's the first raid they've done on your premises.
Is it the first raid? I don't believe so. I mean, there was a day where I came back and there was a bunch of cars parked outside of my my gallery.
Yeah. Well, Honor, I really have problems with this one, and I need to address it because I do believe that this was a legal search, and I would like to quote something to you here as well. I think we all know that this warrant was used twice, the exact same warrant was used twice for two different raids and over a period of time. So if you just give me 1 second, right. The life of a US search warrant is 72 hours after it has been signed by a judge. Right? So if this warrant, and the warrant is dated, correct me if I'm wrong, judge, it should be in front of you, was dated on, what date was it? Hang on, to pull it up 1 second. Right, I'm back, Your Honour. So the warrant was issued on the 21st of the 6th, 2022. And the raid, the first raid, was carried out on the 3rd. Why would some officers sit on a warrant for 2 days after they've had it issued without going ahead with the raid? Then we hear nothing about the raid, nothing comes back about that, absolutely nothing. And then it's carried out again on the 27th, which is now a week. A week. The same warrant is used a second time. This doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't sound right, considering, you know, it's 72 hours. Okay, hang on, Your Honour, I can send you that part about how it was for the warrant if you require it, or do you already have it?
Send it to me for the ease of reference.
1 second. I'll be getting sent straight to you, Your Honour.
No, I'm gonna need the where that's been drawn from, the actual source, please.
Well, just do a Google search and you get the same as me. That's what I've done.
Objection, Your Honour.
Objection about what? About the warrant, the length of time? What are you objection about?
I mean, so Sanan, you're making reference to Ohio law. This is not this is also a federal warrant, not a state warrant. The legality of the warrant in question.
So you're telling me, and you're telling this city, the NSA can get a warrant, and that can just be there indefinite. Let me explain something. Let me explain something. The difference between a warrant for a search warrant and the difference between a warrant for a person. The reason a warrant for a person lasts 7 days, and even in a big case they can push that for 14 days, is because they have a pair of legs and they can run. A house or a business cannot run. So when you have 72 hours, 3 days to contain and do that search, you have more than ample time. Anything else, well, I just don't trust that.
The argument has been made to the jury. Nothing is being struck, so the jury can take that advisement. Have you got any other questions for Mr. Petrov?
Hang on 1 second to go back to I'm just between 1 second. So, Mr. Petrov, there was never any time any probable cause given to you why they would want a search warrant. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nobody ever says to you, we're getting a search warrant because we believe that you're in possession of firearms, possession of a bench to make him. Nothing at all.
Nope.
Okay, Your Honour, arrest.
Thank you, Mr. Casino. We are expecting redirect from Ms. Reed.
Yes, Your Honour.
Trust
The
everything.
state missed a piece of evidence that they would like to submit.
Go for it.
Figure 3.8, it is a body cam footage of the raid, and it's specifically 17 minutes 40 seconds.
Alright, hang on a second. Let's get that all ready. So, the body cam of the raid. 1 moment.
What's it under, sorry?
Page 5.
Get a bail of the court and get this guy in the wheelchair away from the jury and that, please. Thank you.
Unfortunately, that is the bailiff of the court.
Or somebody needs to wheel him right at the front door.
I think someone forgot to put his brakes on for him.
Yeah, I slipped.
I've posted the link in the main thread for everyone's convenience.
May I continue with questioning, or are we?
Well, we're gonna look at that through. What was that timestamp again, please, Ms. Reed?
17 minutes 40.
Until
18 minutes 20.
What was the time we're meant to look at here?
17 minutes 40 to 18 minutes 20.
Isn't that where we met with the value on the beach? It's for real.
Are you taking any evidence photos of this?
I know that guy.
The laptop here, USB stick next to it.
Bingo, bingo. The crafting manual, which is how the how-to guide how to manufacture firearms, got combat MG Mark II, advanced rifle Tech 9, PMX 5.56, Mac 10, Molotov cocktail, sticky bomb, a stubby AK-47 7.62 39 AP pistol, special carbine, golf club, Desert Eagle 50 cal, Mark rifle, submachine ammo, heavy ammo, multiple scopes, suppressors, extended magazines for the AP and micro and Tech 9, as well as rifle.
So did you call out explosives?
Yes, sticky bomb.
Okay.
Right, let's get out of here.
Okay, I believe that's more or less enough time for everyone to review that timestamp. It's there as a matter of public record, so anybody can look into that if they need more time. Ms. Reed, or your relevance towards Mr. Petrov's questioning?
Mr. Petrov, what weapon were you in possession of?
Repeat that again.
What weapon was confiscated from you when you were arrested by an NSA agent?
I got no clue.
It was an advanced rifle, is that correct?
I believe so.
And you could craft advanced rifles at the weapons bench located in Haywick Avenue, is that correct?
I've already answered a similar question to this.
Objection, Your Honour. The charge that's been brought to my clients is gun trafficking, not manufacturing. It doesn't matter. You've got to prove that they sold it and built to people.
So the manufacture and sale is all to do with gun trafficking. I'm happy that it's to prove one is necessary to proving the other.
Negative, Your Honour. You have to be selling more than one to be trafficking.
Go on, Ms. Reed, carry on. Although asked and answered, Mr. Petrov was correct, and he has been asked that before. Potentially, you need to rephrase that question.
In the video shown at minute 17 and 40 seconds, the NSA agent discovered that these weapons were craftable from your bench. Is that correct?
That is not mine.
This is not your bench.
Let me see. Are these, what did you say, 1740?
17 minutes and 40 seconds.
Are you asking, are they my weapons, did you say?
Is this your bench that was located in Haywick Avenue?
Negative.
You previously admitted that this was a bench, but in fact this was a prop bench, is that correct?
Correct, yes.
And now that the video has been shown, you are changing your story to that it's not your bench,
I am not
is that
changing
correct?
my story, ma'am. I'm not changing my story.
Is that correct, Mr. Petrov, yes or no?
I already answered it.
Objection, Your Honour. She's badgering the witness. Has already told her it's a prop bench, and all the other guns you see around are prop items.
Sustained, asked and answered.
Further questions, Your Honour.
Thank you very much, Ms. Reed. In light of the extensive redirect, have you got any other cross-examination, Mr. Casino or Mr. O'Brien? Or can we finally let Mr. Petrov?
Negative, we have no more.
Okay. Mr. Petrov, thank you so much for your extensive witness evidence. You may take a seat with your competitors. Prosecution, you may bring forth your next witness or piece of evidence.
The prosecution would like to call Mystic Maldenise to the stand. I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
It's his own fault for having an unpronounceable surname. Come on, Mystic.
Hello.
Mystic, can you do me a favor before we do this? Can you jump?
No. Is it good?
That is much better, yes. Okay, can you repeat after me, please, Mystic?
Maybe.
I solemnly affirm that the evidence...
Repeat that.
I solemnly affirm...
I solemnly affirm
that the evidence to be given by me...
that the evidence given by me...
shall be the truth, the whole truth...
should be the truth, the whole truth...
and nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me, Gele Motorola. Say it. Alright, come sit, take a seat, thank you. Ms. Reed, when you're ready.
Help.
Take a seat and get comfortable, Mr. Mystic.
Shush.
Let's get comfortable.
Shut up.
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
Mr. How do you pronounce your last name, Mystic?
Just call me by the first name.
Okay. Mystic, are you a part of the Russian Mafia?
Uh-huh. Yup.
What's your position in this organization?
Underboss?
Baby daddy.
Yeah, that's one.
Do you know about the weapons bench located in the tunnels at Hayworth Avenue?
No.
Have you ever used that bench?
I don't know about it, so no.
A weapon or explosive to anyone?
Can you repeat that, please?
Have you ever provided Class 2 weapons or explosives to anyone?
Nope.
You all had access.
Miss Reed, can you repeat that one for the sake of the jury?
You all had access to weapons bench.
I don't know. I
Objection,
didn't.
Your Honour. If he didn't know about it, how would he know who had access to it? The questions are just getting sillier and sillier.
I mean, she has her right to ask silly questions. Carry on, Miss Reed.
Didn't hear her.
Miss Reed, yeah, we're having a little trouble hearing you. Just try that one again. Take a cough and try again.
Have you ever sold a weapon that from that bench?
Nope.
Have you ever created explosives?
Nope.
Did anyone else other than the Russian Mafia have access to the warehouse on Haywick Avenue?
Nope.
When you were that was in your possession?
Can you repeat that, please?
When you were arrested by the
I'm terribly sorry, Ms. Reed. We are having a bit of trouble with your voice. Just maybe take a moment, make a reset of everything and try again in just a second. It's not just me, right?
No.
Nope.
Their voice is not coming through at home.
Do you want us to take over the witness now until she fixes it?
Just give her a second, and then I believe Riley or Violet could take over if it becomes a endemic thing.
I just don't know.
Can you hear me now?
That is much better, Ms. Reed. Carry on.
And you were arrested by the NSA. Where did you get the and the mode of possession?
Sorry, Ms. Reed. I think if we maybe take a seat and direct maybe Riley or Axel or Violet to with your questioning, just for the sake of communication. Just for a moment while you get whatever it is sorted.
Alright, Your Honor, just gonna help me for like 1 minute and
You have,
I'll stand up.
you have a minute, yeah. I mean, these things happen. It's fine. We all understand.
Hey, give me your chair.
Well, no, this is my chair. I'm more important than you.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm the Chief Justice. You're just Mystic. No one can even say your surname.
Yeah, makes me special.
It makes you awkward.
No.
Go on, how'd you say it? Just tell me.
No.
Come on, is it Nakalnikchi?
You're close.
I'm gonna keep saying it wrong just for fun, though.
Okay. You'll eventually get it.
Nakalnichi.
Yeah, you're close.
I'm close enough. That's certainly more effort than I'm gonna put in most of the time. To be honest.
You rat.
Okay, prosecution, you feeling a little bit better? Maybe Miss Reed can pick back up, or?
Alright, Your Honor, I'll step up so she can figure that out.
Thank you, Mr. Delgado.
Hello. Hello. Mr. Mystic. I'll just call you Mystic before I butcher your name. Just 1 second, Your Honor, so I can get the evidence opened up. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. We'll try and get the things moving, but it's all understandable.
Mr. Mystic, where were you on the night of 19th of last month?
No idea. I don't remember dates, buddy.
Okay. I'd like to put the evidence of the body cam footage of Officer Willis Trason. That will be...
Alright, just for the benefit of everyone, I'm going to post it as a separate link. Bear with me a moment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, if we can all get that up. It's timestamp 2:52:35, yeah?
That's correct.
Can you repeat that timestamp again?
It should, the link should take you there.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, I want some back.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Get back out here.
Hey, back in there.
Hey, what are you doing?
guys, I need you up the stairs.
Don't.
Say again?
There is an emergency upstairs.
Where are we watching this to, Mr. Delgado?
Stop
Can
speaking
we
on
get
the
some more
radio, it's
context
simple.
or?
Just 1 second. It's a pretty long body camera footage, but from the start point, if you can please take a look at everybody in that room.
Something. It's an emergency.
Hello.
I've got to run back to my
Hello. Go join the group.
Go join the group.
Hey, excuse me.
Buddy.
Okay, I think everybody can do that.
Yeah, for the ease of everybody watching, it is also, I would like to add the figure 5.7. There is some screenshots from the body camera.
And just for everyone's, that's page 34 of prosecution evidence. Okay, Mr. Delgado, while people are having a look at that, your relevance towards Mr. Mystic's questioning.
Now we have positively identified Mr. Mystic at that location. If you look close, he's not wearing a mask and he's not wearing one currently, so it won't be hard.
I think it's a fan.
Mr. Mystic, you're saying that's not you holding a Class 2 firearm in MRPD?
No, that's a fan. Some copycat.
That happens to look exactly like you.
Happens.
So, Delgado, your next point?
Mr. Mystic, you're saying you weren't there on the night of the 19th?
Nope.
Your Honour, objection. He's already made his point. He's showed a video. Everybody's got eyes. We can all see what we see. Do you know what I mean? It's regardless to what Mystic wants to say.
Okay. Yeah, I think you've answered. You've laboured your point enough there, Axel. Have you got any other questions about Mystic's involvement or not?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Thank you, Axel. I do appreciate the difficulty in stepping up. Thank you. Mr. Casino or Mr. O'Brien, would you like to?
Yes, I'll be coming up.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I submitted a piece of evidence that was given to us by Mystic here himself. I believe it's just the one video that's there, correct? I think it's only one we submitted.
Just at this time, yeah.
Perfect. So if everyone wants to have a look at that quickly, it's quite a short video, and then we'll get on to the questions about it.
So that's the defense evidence.
It It is indeed, yeah.
Yeah. Typically there are actually two mislabeled. One should be 1B, I suppose. They are just ever so slightly. They're like two halves of the same incident by the looks of things.
Yeah, they tie in. Yeah, it was just the way the body cams are quite short. The ones from digital den, so they tend to shorten them. So it's just both of those.
Ding. Give him your chair. No, I'm never giving him a chair. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Oh my god. Oh, he ran him over.
And the other one. Yeah, I just wanted to give plenty of time for everyone to have watched the whole, the whole.
Drop it. Yeah.
Okay, right. I think everyone's had a chance to watch both clips. Mr. O'Brien, your point towards Mr. Mystic.
So Mystic, you were the one who sent this in. Can you confirm that was the NSA that were?
Yep, that was the GP Conqueror and Agent 1.
And these are the same ones that
Objection, relevance, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
What's the relevance of this evidence towards the charges that they're facing?
Mr. O'Brien, if you want to make your...
It shows the integrity of the people who's charging them and what's been going on.
Mr. O'Brien, if you want to make your agenda clear in your question, and make sure you're relevant to the charges that are being brought against Mr. McCallum.
Okay, perfect. So Mystic, these people, this video, these are the people who are charging you today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are the people you're meant to be charging.
My apologies. Please continue, Mr. O'Brien. My apologies.
Perfect. So these are the people who are meant to be charging you today for these acts you've done towards the city. So they're trying to protect the city. But with that going on, in that video you can see that this member of the NSA, his car is getting attacked. It's a bulletproof, bomb-proof car. And they're trying to charge my clients today for causing fear. This person was punching the car, ample time to get away, and shot him in the head. Is that what happened that day, Mystic, from that clip?
Yep, and the person was ran over multiple times.
That's all I want to bring up from that there towards the jury, just to show the integrity of the NSA.
Your Honour, if I would just clarify it for a second, my colleague hasn't clarified 100%.
Feel free, go ahead.
What the video shows us is for the jury to see the NSA do shoot for no reason. So when my clients are charged for attempted murder of an agent, they can see
it proves nothing.
And they do like to pull the trigger as well, and that's an unarmed man. This is what's to illustrate the people are accusing my client.
Okay. I think the objection on relevance is probably half-founded there. However,
I'll sell for that. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're not going to strike anything. People of the jury, you make that what you will, whether that's relevant or not. It's in evidence.
Mystic.
Hello.
Hello. Did you have a body cam with you? Yeah.
Yes.
Could you tell me your version of what happened that day? Why you went to the beach in the first place, and what happened there?
We got a call from Agent 1. He wanted a meeting, basically saying he wanted myself to turn over, and pulled out the gun as soon as we arrived. Well, both of them did, sorry.
Yeah. And obviously you pulled guns out as well. But who pulled the trigger first?
They did. As soon as the cops arrived, and the cops just watched us getting shot.
And did you have this on your body cam, yeah?
Yes.
And that was taken off you and never returned?
Yes.
Thank you. No further evidence for this witness.
Any redirect, Ms. Reed? Just through the radio for me, Ms. Reed. Sorry, we're starting trouble hearing you.
You can hear it like in person here, but over the radio it's not coming through.
Okay, was there a redirect though?
She said no.
Okay, fantastic. Mystic, thank you so much for your evidence. If you can take a seat with your compatriots. Prosecution, if you can bring your next witness to the stand. Or piece of evidence.
She's asked for parole.
Okay, brilliant. Jacob Porter, if you can come to take this stand in front of me. Miss Peralta, can you repeat after me? First off, are you on this radio station?
Hello.
Fantastic, okay. Please repeat after me. I solemnly affirm.
I solemnly affirm.
That the evidence to be given by me.
That the evidence to be given by me.
Shall be the truth, the whole truth.
Shall be the truth, the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth. So help me, Gary Gomez.
And nothing but the truth, so help me, Gary Gomez.
Take a seat to my right. Ms. Reed, please attempt to talk over the radio for me.
Can you hear me now?
Wonderful, that's so much better.
Perfect. Mr. Peralta, on the 19th of June 2022, you were strapped with a bomb by 3 unidentified suspects and Mystic, is that correct?
That is correct.
You and 3 other officers were then held hostage while the suspects spoke with Officer Mahone, is that correct?
Correct.
What was the reasoning they gave for their behaviour?
What has already been discussed in the court due to the fact that their opinion is that police have been too hard on criminals.
Mr. Peralta, have you ever told suspects you will reduce their sentence and then gone back on your word after they have already pled guilty?
No.
Did you arrest Slav Petrov recently for a Pacific Standard heist where he recently received 100 months prison time?
No. He did not receive that prison time, but yes, I did arrest him.
How much prison time did he receive?
He received 83 months.
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
83.
Did you promise him 50% off if he pleaded guilty?
I never promise suspects any time. I say, depending on if you plead guilty, we are authorized to give up to 50% off. We don't have to, but we're authorized to.
Was he under the impression that you would give him 50% off?
Possibly.
Back to night in question. An agreement was made after the mayor got involved that he would be handed the detonator and you would walk out with the suspects, is that correct?
Yes.
Was the mayor ever handed the detonator?
No, he was not.
You were then walked out front of MRTPD, accompanied by Mystic and the 3 unidentified suspects, is that correct?
Correct.
What happened when they drove off?
I heard, because when they picked me up, they told me to get on a radio, to get off the PD radio. When they drove away, I heard them scream, "Screw you, Peralta," or "Fuck you, Peralta," something along those lines, and then that's when the charge went off. Sorry, say that again. You broke up a bit.
What injuries did you obtain from this attack?
I obtained pretty severe injuries as the bomb was directly strapped to me. I had a struggle walking back. I had to get a wheelchair from Pillbox, and I was incapacitated for the majority of the night, as I was mainly doing paperwork type stuff, as I couldn't go 10-8 out on duty.
No further questions at this time, Your Honour.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. CNC solicitors, any cross-examination for Mr. Peralta?
Yes, certainly. Hello, Mr. Peralta.
Hello.
Right. So, there's no doubt about it, you were clearly blown up. We've all seen the video, and very sorry to hear that in the first place. But obviously it was a bad explosion, so how would you describe you were after the explosion?
As I said, I was barely injured. I wasn't able to go out on duty, so I was doing quite a lot of processing that evening.
You were barely injured, did you say?
No, badly injured.
Badly. So, how was your mental state? Were you comprehensive, or were you going around the PD in such a state? Yeah? What was happening there?
After the explosion, I was struggling a bit to comprehend what happened, but I made a full recovery within the next couple of days or so.
And your memory's crystal clear of everything there, what happened before, after, and during, yeah?
Correct.
Even though you got half your head blown up at the back, yeah?
My memory to the point of the last thing I heard over the radio.
Would it be bang?
No, was them saying "screw you, Peralta." That up to that point, that is what I remember crystal clear.
I think the last thing you would have heard was bang.
Well, yeah, there was a big explosion. The last thing I heard from them was what they said.
Okay. So, I mean, where were you taken? Where were you picked up? What happened? Did they jump out, put a gun to you and tell you to get in your car?
So I was running across along San Andreas from Red Garage towards PD as my vehicle, we were involved in a different chase. My vehicle was unable to be flipped and unable to be moved. I called Joe's Toes, no one was available. I was running back to PD when the red and colour vehicle drove past and then stopped, then asked me if I needed a lift to PD, so I obliged. We drove past PD and they said, oh, there doesn't seem to be a lot of PD around, and then they kept on driving past the PD, made a right onto Vespucci Boulevard and said, Peralta, I have a gun at you, do not do anything, do not make any radio communication.
So, do you think it was the cleverest thing an officer can do, jump in a car with four people in it?
I thought it was a nice civilian giving me a lift back to PD.
Are you absolutely sure? You sure you weren't part
Objection,
of it?
asked and answered.
Yeah, sustained.
Well, I mean, Your Honour, I've got to go down the line, and if he's jumping in a vehicle with 4 cars, did he know what was going to happen? Was he part of it?
I think he's asked and
Objection,
answered.
cause for speculation.
Yeah, he's asked and answered. Casino, you can ask him another question in a similar topic, but you can't ask him if he's sure.
Okay, no further questions for him then, Your Honour.
Thank you, Casino. Any redirect?
No, Your Honour.
Mr. Peralta, thank you so much for your evidence. You may return to where you were. Prosecution, have you got any other witnesses for us?
The Officer Brandon J.
Brandon J. Brandon J. Can we have Brandon J to the stand, please?
You just have to give him a second because he's got to come in from outside.
That's absolutely fine. As long as he knows he's being summoned.
Is he on this radio? I can switch.
I think just, can you make sure for me, please, brother?
He's coming now. They just had a little situation outside with someone.
Brandon J?
Hello. Sorry, Your Honor.
That's okay. Can you join court radio for me?
I am on it.
Okay, Brandon J, if you just take the stand in front of me. And repeat after me for me. I solemnly affirm.
I solemnly affirm.
That the evidence to be given by me.
That the evidence to be given by me.
Should be the truth, the whole truth.
Should be the truth and the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me, Tyler Blue.
So help me, Tyler Blue.
Take a seat to my right, thank you. Ms. Reed, begin questioning when Brandon takes a seat.
Were you present on the 19th of this June 2022 at MRPD during the terrorist attack?
Indeed, it was.
Could you please state yes or no, please?
Yeah, I was. Yes. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sorry. You entered the room where the officers were being held hostage with Officer Mahone and Officer Ashcroft, is that correct?
Yes.
Upon entering the room, did you identify any of the suspects that were present?
One suspect had their mask off, which the other suspects were calling Mystic, and the rest of them had masks on.
Is that suspect here today that was a mask?
Indeed, yes.
For the benefit of the jury, could you please point out the suspect in question?
The gentleman that sat on the left. From me.
For the benefit of the record, Brandon J is pointing to one defendant, Mystic.
What was the reasoning for strapping an explosive to Officer Peralta?
The reason that the gentleman with the mask on at the front of the room was for the accusations that he had done, for the bad stuff he had done, and for what the PD had done.
After discussions with Mr. Mahone, the mayor then entered the building entered the room and what was the outcome of their talk with the mayor?
Well, officers went downstairs I went downstairs to say to the mayor to leave the area. He refused. The gentleman without the mask, which was Mystic, came downstairs, pointed a gun at Mr. Mayor, and led him upstairs. Then they started talking about some details which I cannot remember, unfortunately.
When Mr. Peralta was escorted outside by the suspects?
Can you say the question again? Sorry.
Were you outside when Mr. Peralta was escorted?
So was that what happened outside?
Were you outside? She said.
Oh, yeah. I was around the corner, just by the stairs into the the parking lot.
What happened as the suspect drove away?
When the suspects drove away, an explosion went off, and officers opened fire on 2 red vehicles, from what I can remember.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. CNC attorneys, have you got any cross-examination for Brandon?
Well, Your Honour, we're in no doubt that there's been an explosion in the PD and there was 4 people there, and no doubt this officer was here, so to be honest, we're just going to go over all ground and all ground here, you know. There's no real point to that.
Okay, so we're happy that Mr. J can go back to his duties?
Yeah, we can move on, yeah.
Mr. J, thank you so much for your evidence. You may go back to your duties as a police officer.
Thank you very much.
Prosecution, have you another witness or piece of evidence for us?
No more witnesses, Your Honour.
Say that again, sorry.
The prosecution would like to call Elijah Rochester to the stand.
Mr. Rochester, can you come stand in front of me? Okay, can you repeat after me, please? Oh, first off, are you on the court radio?
Yep.
Okay, so repeat after me. I solemnly affirm that the evidence to be given by me shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me, Frankie Silver.
Delicious. Finally. Some good fucking food.
So help me, Frankie Silver.
Come sit next to me. Okay, now once Mr. Rochester takes a seat, you may begin questioning.
Mr. Rochester, were you present during the NSA's raid of the warehouse at Haywick Avenue?
I was, yes.
And prior to this raid, had you ever been at this location before?
Yeah, I was invited in by Slav and Mystic a couple of weeks prior.
Was there anyone else present?
That was me and Jacob Peralta.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Okay, thank you. And any cross-examination from Mr. Rochester?
No, sir, it's just gone back over the same old ground again, the same evidence over and over and over and over.
Okay, I think that's reasonable, right? Different people saying the same thing. I think it's totally reasonable.
Yeah,
but
we're in no doubt there was an explosion, we're in no doubt the police officers were there, we've seen the video.
Okay, brilliant. So we have no more questions or redirects or anything. Wonderful. Mr. Rochester, thank you for your evidence. If you can take a stand over there for me. Okay, I believe we are out of witnesses on the witness list. Have we any surprise or final last minute witnesses from the prosecution?
No, Your Honour.
Wonderful. From the defense, so you have submitted your evidence from the videos?
Yep.
Would you like to call any other further witnesses?
No, Agent One's not here, so is it?
No, we do not, no.
Yeah, Agent 1 unfortunately unavailable.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're going to take a 5-minute recess.
Thank you, too.
During this time, nobody is to speak to any member of the jury other than myself. The jury are to come through to my office, and we'll be back at 10:15, okay? Thank you very much.
Good stuff, guys. Knock it. Yeah, you're doing your best, guys.
Come on. Safe haven in here, boys. Right, I realise it's been tough. You've all done fantastically. Has everybody been able to hear everything and see everything?
Somewhat.
Most of it, yeah.
You've done a good job of making misread. Yeah, you
Been
got
a lot to
Tyler.
digest.
Yes. Yeah,
A lot.
Ms. Reed, right, you know, she's had a lot of evidence to pour through and bring up, so I've been trying to make it as easy as possible, keep the pace right.
She needs a new radio for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one seems to be a bit busted.
Okay, right. That's all I really. I mean, I think
Fuckers, I can hear you deliberating what's happening.
they're not deliberating. They're
I feel dirty.
well, hang on. That sounds like a certain bar certified lawyer.
You should tell them I can hear what's happening.
Yeah, no, hang on. That sounds like a certain bar certified lawyer.
Hello. Look at him. He's got a hat on.
I don't know what to tell you, Elias.
Hello. Okay, so that sounds like Hell Hunter, but it's not Hell Hunter.
What?
Sounds like Hell Hunter.
Yes, that's me, Hal Hunter.
Doesn't look like Hal Hunter.
It is. It is. Let me out quickly.
Quickly, so will someone DNA swab him? If he's Hal Hunter, he's allowed to be here.
Yes, I'm allowed to be here. See, DNA swab successful. What's this? You smell gorgeous.
Oh no.
Yes, you can put your stick anywhere you want. I'm open for. Oh. No, you misspelled my first name.
Ah. Right, okay.
Archie Halachi.
Can you hear them for the courtroom?
No, but only from my office. And
Okay.
for what it's worth, they weren't deliberating. We were just making sure they had heard all the evidence.
Yes, but I can hear everything. I feel dirty, like I need to be hit with a shovel.
Okay. So both of these guys, if they've been like attempting to do anything with the courtroom at all, on top
Nothing.
of
I wasn't
whatever,
allowed in.
on top
No,
of
they got
whatever
drunk.
else.
They got kicked out.
Ah.
And started causing problem.
On top of whatever else, they're
causing
going to
trouble
get
in my
contempt.
neighborhood.
They're going
I
to
got
get
in one
contempt of
little
court.
fight and the mayor got scared. He said, "You're moving with your aunt to Bel Air."
Yeah, I'll find him.
All right.
Contempt of what? Can't even spell that.
Hey guys, right.
Well,
right. So yeah, so everyone had a chance. Right, go and take a piss and shit and whatever you need. You got 5 minutes.
Can I just clarify?
Yeah.
All of the evidence that was sort of basing the decisions off.
Yeah.
Is that just from the evidence that was discussed in that room?
Yes.
So there's like a list of evidence, but I can't use anything that wasn't brought up.
Anything that wasn't directly referenced to, you should, it's secondary evidence. What you should be looking at is what they brought up in the room. If obviously, there's multiple pictures of Mystic in the room, right? Or that's what they're saying. You're okay to use any of those pictures because you've seen the body cam. But if there's a singular piece of evidence, let's say, I don't know. There might be one. I don't want to look too hard into it, but yeah, if there's a whole separate thing that they've not made reference to, you are okay to completely ignore that.
Got you.
Right. Okay.
And remember, guys, what you're after here is a criminal prosecution, so it's beyond reasonable doubt. You have to be beyond reasonable doubt. And, you're not to make your decisions yet, but because we're going to go back in and hear closing statements. But for now, it's just have I seen all the evidence? Am I happy that I'm up to speed? Ask yourself those questions, okay?
Yep.
And it's okay to come over to me. I will replay any of the evidence you need.
And it's, again, to clarify, I wanted to. I'm deciding. I think each 3 individuals are either guilty or not guilty for gun trafficking, terrorism, and what was the final one? Sorry.
Attempted murder of a peace officer.
Does that not come under terrorism?
No, because it's a separate.
No, you could kill a peace officer without terrorizing anything, really.
Yeah. Separate,
exactly. Yeah.
Separate, distinct charge because it happened at a different moment.
I must have missed that. When did they talk about that?
They're talking about shooting first and shooting after. Basically, the peace officer in question is Agent 1.
Sorry.
Ah, got you.
When they were taken in.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, guys, I'll give you a minute. Again, I'm going to take you through to the mayor's office when you're actually doing your deliberation. By all means, talk amongst yourselves, but I would keep it to a low whisper, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Jacob. Do me a favour. Are you there? Are you in your head? He's in his head.
Oh, my lips weren't working. Hello.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just in the next minute, can you just get everybody back in like their places and make sure everything's all. Yeah, be the bailiff for me.
Oh, what do you want me to say?
Just
when,
just get everyone back in their seats and then just say like, please rise for the bestest judge in the land.
Oh my fucking god! I was thinking of saying, please. Are you going to be issuing the verdict straight away after?
No. We've got closing statements, and then the jury are going to go away, deliberate. Hopefully, you know, we're giving them a minute now to have a little talk amongst themselves as well. So hopefully, we'll have a verdict pretty quick.
I'll think of saying something like, please all take your seat and prepare for the closing statements, something like that.
Perfect. Yes. Right. Get them all orderly for me. That was loud. Nick Knockham coming in. Alright, guys. We're going to be going back in and hearing closing statements. We'll just listen out for it on the radio.
Mr. Gold, just, you want me to do it now?
Yeah. Just get everyone orderly. I want myself and the jury to be the last in. We'll wait here.
Okay, perfect. Alright, I'll take it.
We're all good for food and water, right?
Alright, can everyone gather to your seats, please, as the judge and jury come back in for the final closing statements? Dead.
Just give it like 30 seconds.
There we go. Oh, thank you.
Alright, here comes the jury and the Great Honourable Judge.
That's so cute. Oh, hell yeah.
Take your seats, gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with us through recess. Court is now back in session. A reminder, any misdemeanor or disruptive behaviour will be met with contempt of court. We already have 2 people in the cells downstairs. Let's not make it a third. Everyone, you may take a seat at ease. Okay, we are here to hear closing statements, and then we're going to have the jury go out for deliberation, which hopefully won't take too long, although they're willing to take it. They're happy to take as long as they need. We are going to hear from the prosecution first. So, Ms. Reed, will you address the jury, please?
Ladies and members of the jury, you have heard evidence today that indicates that. My apologies too.
Alright, take your time.
Today you heard evidence from several witnesses positively IDing Mystic. Also footage and photo of a positive ID of Mystic, mild and ice. Argued of Haywick Avenue that the weapons Betch found was indeed a prop bent. The evidence showed this to be untrue. Mr. Duncan claims to have been starved during his interrogations, but if at the end of the audio clip shown, he didn't say he was hungry until the very end of the interview. He then changed his story after having time to deliberate with the remaining defendants. The state feels they have provided you with a reasonable amount of evidence for you to find the defendants guilty of the charges that have been brought against them. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. Mr. Casino or Mr. O'Brien, do you want to come up and address the jury?
Members of the jury, we've
On the radio for me, Mr. Casino.
Members of the jury, we've heard the case today, and the charges consist of gun trafficking, attempt to kill an agent, terrorist acts, and possession of a Class 2 weapon. And I'm here to tell you, out of all 4 charges there, my clients could only be guilty of 1 because they were arrested with a Class 2 weapon. And now let me explain it to you. Because first of all, they were charged with the wrong charges. They should never have been charged with terrorism. They should have been charged with possession of explosive. Terrorism, if you know the meaning of the terrorism, it means that you're a political group. You're not a political group. Political groups do not go around by the own admission of the prosecution robbing banks. They don't do that. That's a gang just like any other gang in this city. The wrong charges were brought forward to them. They should have been charged with the possession of explosive weapons and not terrorist acts. The police are too quick to try and charge people in the city with terrorism acts. We can get the 9s, we can get the 9s. Little did they know, explosives carries the same amount of charge, and that's what they should have rolled with. It would have been a hell of a lot harder for me to prove it. But the point is, at the end of the day, they have made the mistake, and you cannot be finding them guilty of that. There is no video evidence of them ever selling weapons to anybody, and there's no video, nothing of priceless. Well, they tried to pull one fast one there, but that's overweight. So there's nothing to suggest that they were giving guns to anybody. There's no evidence being given. And the attempted murder of an agent, there's no evidence for that, let's face it, because the only evidence that it was taken off them and wasn't handed back, even when I requested it on multiple occasions, where if you think if someone's shooting at you is then you committing attempted murder, then find them guilty of that, because in my book, that's self-defense. If I shoot at you and you shoot and kill me, that's my problem. I shouldn't have shot you. And, you know, I'm up and join. So the point is, at the end of the day, terrorist acts is definitely, they're not a political group, they're not the Taliban, they're nothing like that. They're the Russians in here with businesses just like everybody else, robbing banks, etc. These guys behind me don't know what they're talking about. And you must see it yourself. They should have charged them with explosives, it's simple. Wrong charge, their mistake, they should learn from it. Yeah, I do believe they're guilty of carrying a Class 2 weapon, yeah, because it was taken off them.
I'll finish this off. I hope you can find it with the evidence that's been submitted from us and everyone else today. That the reason we're defending them is for what we've told you today, and hopefully you can see that the police need to make sure that they're taking everything carefully, and even when it comes to the agents as well, that they need to follow their own rules. But apart from that, thank you very much, members of the jury. Thank you everyone who's been here at the court today. That is our closing statement finished.
Thank you from heaven, thank you from me.
Thank you, Cillian. Thank you, Mr. Casino. Right, from here we are going to take the jury out, and they're going to go and make their deliberations. The jury will have as long as they want, however I'd encourage everyone to stay still. I can't imagine they'll be that long. I'm going to take them, I'm going to remind them of their judiciary duty. The court will be back in session when they have a decision. Okay.
I'm hungry as well.
Come with me, guys.
We ain't the Taliban, though, to be fair.
Okay. Hopefully everything's all on lockdown still. Good, good. So guys, with beyond reasonable doubt, each individual, each of the 4 charges. You all understand all 4 charges? Sorry, I forgot about possession of class 2 myself at the.
Yeah. Just so, can we just go over the definition of?
Yep. Happily. So political
So-
or ideological is.
It sounded ideological
so
to me.
Oh no! Don't talk to me about your opinions yet. Give me.
So
okay.
If Group A attack Group B because
Mhm.
Group B acts a certain way in the city, is
Yeah.
that not terrorism?
I mean, it's ideological, right?
Yeah, it is,
That's up to you to decide. It's your decision.
I just wanted to confirm what the definition of terrorism is because I just looked on Google on my phone and that's the assumption I came to. Thank you for that.
Also, when they were talking about they'd been found with class 2, like Casino said that himself. All 3 of them had class 2s. Who had the class 2?
All 3 of them.
There's body cam footage. We can
Yeah, right. So, have a read through anything. Give me a shout. Stay on the court radio. Maybe whisper amongst yourselves. Take a vote. By all means, if you want to get all in a like a Discord DM group or whatever to do your votes, or actually, if you'd like to anonymize your votes, you can all just DM me your votes individually, and I can tell you whether you've reached a consensus or not. Up to you. If you,
I'm sure we can just work it out together.
You're all happy for that? That's fine.
And to clarify, if 3 out of 5 is majority ruling.
Yes, but I'd like it to be clear that that's.
We need to state whether it's unanimous or not.
I would
say 3 out of 5. It's non-unanimous. Unanimous is preferred, obviously.
Yeah, and that's on each individual charge for each person. I know that's going to take a while. That's 12 different decisions.
I don't think.
Well, we can start with a very easy one.
Look, I'm going to let you guys. I want you to record per person. So I want you to start with Slav, let's say, and do each one of the 4 charges, whether you find him guilty or not. Then to Mystic, and then to David. Okay.
Nice and easy sound.
All right, I'll be outside. Come out when you're ready. Okay. And guys, I know technically you have as much time as you want, but it's hard.
We'll be as quick.
Yeah, we will be too.
In and out, let's go. Alright, sorry, I'll take lead really quickly. All 3 of them. Class 2s, guilty. Yeah. Sound legit to you? Well, the lawyer said it, so let's hope it.
Yeah, he literally
So, right. I think.
Yeah, that's got to.
Yeah.
The jury are just deliberating. You seem to be having a problem with who you had to swear to.
It's an interesting name for you to pick, Elias. Where did you?
One of the Pantheon of Gods.
It's a well-known criminal.
No. He's named the criminal's named after the god.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think that's how.
I'll have to brush up on my Greek.
Yeah, I mean, look, I have to pick someone from the Pantheon every time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that?
Well, yeah, it was hard to get those words out.
I can imagine.
But I choked it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
I hope you're happy with yourself.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Might have been planning that since I saw you on the witness list.
Oh my Christ.
No, not guilty. No. Nope. That's a no. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Didn't my buddy did any of this? No, I'm pretty sure that Mason. None of them did, right? None of them did any of it. Obviously, they're all guilty.
Attempted murder. I think that's tagged on to the terrorism.
Hey Mason, real quick, do you think they're guilty or not?
No.
No?
No, I think they're not. I don't think they're guilty at all because I think this judge is a
I'm
bloody
the judge.
simp.
I'm the judge.
He's winning. That's what he's doing.
I think this judge is a bloody simp.
Frankie, you're muted.
You can do it, raccoon man.
I can mute again in a minute. One sec. I'll mute my stream.
Just
I'll
got
mute my
beef.
stream. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Jobs, I've just sent you my notes. I'm happy to send the other fellas if you'd like.
Knock, knock. I'm walking in. Knock, knock.
Hello.
Everything good? Need a couple more minutes.
Pretty much
Happy.
I think we're pretty.
Happy.
All right, you send me. One of you send it via email to me.
I'll do it for you.
Legend.
Tell you what.
Because I'm gonna come up with the sentencing before we go in. Okay, guys.
Do we have to explain why we came to these decisions?
No. I mean, you're. In fact, I would argue, unless you really think it's necessary, you probably shouldn't, right?
No.
Mainly by terms of definition. Some of them.
No, I don't think we need to.
The way they are.
Nah, I don't think we need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just
No,
leave it as
no,
it
no.
is. Just call it out, and that's how it is.
Okay.
So does he have to?
Can I just ask a question before you go through?
Yes.
Gun trafficking. So you guys are aware, right? Obviously,
The manufacturing and its supply of weapons.
Yeah. And I'm just surprised on that one. I'm like, it's your decision, but I'm just surprised. What got you there?
How can we prove that they manufacture
Or
weapons
sold.
at that bench, and how can we prove that they sold them?
I mean, so you've seen their manual, right? Just make sure.
Yes,
that-
Didn't that get struck?
Pricing got
no,
struck.
the pricing got
pricing
struck.
Didn't the price list get struck?
Yeah, the pricing got
There's
struck.
no doubt. There's no
So
doubt
we've
the
got-
bench is there. But
The
where
bench
is the
is
evidence of distributing and gun trafficking to others?
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's
like,
why.
Let's be real, right? If we're talking in certain ways, yeah. If we're looking at the pricing list and stuff, then it makes it a little different. But seeing as though the pricing isn't involved,
Yeah.
I'd
I think
say if they wrote that price list down and had it on display somewhere there, then that would.
That's
reaffirm
intent
him
to
on-
supply, right?
Yeah, that's intent
Yes.
to supply. But
there's
at the
the
minute,
pricing
all we've
wasn't.
got is a bench with maybe a real gun, maybe not a real gun. Like, did the weapons and all that get tested to see if they were legitimate? Did the ammunition get tested to see if they were explosive inside it? Did the body parts and whatever else found in the other
Blood in the chambers, that
images,
type of
all the
stuff.
blood, and did it all get tested to see if it were legit human remains or if it were art pieces? Because the defense did come forward with that statement that it is directly below an art gallery and all the stuff down there is props for art pieces. If the prosecution had brought forward through testing that, even if they'd have just mentioned that they just tested it, it might have changed the decision ever so slightly. But they didn't even mention anything about testing ammunition or guns or anything like that. So
To make sure they're real instead of props as they claimed.
because we've got to take into account, into consideration both sides of the argument, right?
Okay. Yeah. No.
And
that's
we've
totally
got to have proof without
and
doubt at all.
Oh, okay. No. Guys, I'm after your thoughts. I'm not trying to challenge you on it at all. The other one that's a little confusing for me is, I get like why you would potentially for the terrorism charge give just Mystic it, but you haven't. You've given Mystic and Double D.
Yep. So the voice clip
because on
of
the
Double
voice
D
recording-
admitting it, he
And
did
the lying in
implicate.
court.
So there's Mystic, clear face, it's banger
Yep.
rights, obviously.
Yep.
That was an easy decision. Double D on a voice clip, which is known to be him.
He didn't dispute the fact that it wasn't him.
He didn't dispute the fact, and he said it was him, Mystic, and Slav. Now, the only time that Slav ever got implicated in the evidence is David's account of that.
Yeah.
But can we take David saying that it was Slav as 100% undeniable proof? Because, like my friends here put forward to me, they could have said my name, and that would have mean I'd be guilty, you know. So we had to. We felt that there wasn't enough evidence to undeniably say that that was Slav. So that's why we came to that decision.
Not to mention that David Duncan, sorry, I call him Double D, that he was lying under oath
He
as
did
well
lie,
when challenged.
yeah, but he did
when
get
challenged
challenged
about
on
it.
a couple things that he ended up changing his stance on a little bit. So
Yeah, tripping over his own words.
yeah, so that's why that's a little bit confusing. But as a group, we feel
fair enough. Fair enough. Right, and these are all unanimous.
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, give me 2 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
and then I'll call you back through, okay?
Right. So now what do? We just kind of wait.
Yeah, just like give me 2 minutes. I'm sorting out a sentence, that's all.
I was there for the last one.
Oh, they don't. Oh yeah, it's right.
Okay.
Nah, I think actually.
Alright, guys, come on through.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Come in the normal place. But back to the normal stand where you've been.
I know exactly what you just said
Mhm.
about
Jory on the move.
Someone is Slav. He's Elias. They're not this
That looks like something else.
Oh,
Feeling for it? What are you looking for? Oh, damn.
Oh, that's hard.
Hey, Jim.
Gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have.
Okay. Foreman of the jury, can you stand and read out your verdicts on all 4 charges for all 3 defendants, please?
Give me 1 second. Right. We, the jury, find the defendant, David Duncan, on the charges of Class 2 firearms guilty. We find the defendant, Mystic, guilty. We find the defendant, Slav, guilty.
Talking about Class 2 guns, boys.
Yeah, Class 2 guns, that was the first one. And is that by what decision? Unanimous or contested?
Unanimous decision on all 3.
Okay.
We, the jury, find the defendant, David Duncan, on the charges of terrorism, guilty. Mystic, guilty. Slav, not guilty. Unanimous decision. We, the jury, find the defendant, David Duncan, on the charges of intent to murder a peace officer, not guilty. Mystic, not guilty. Slav, not guilty. Unanimous decision. We, the jury, find the defendant, David Duncan, on the charges of gun trafficking, not guilty. Mystic, not guilty. Slav, not guilty. Unanimous decision. That's
Thank
all
you
4
very
charges.
much, Mr. Mr. Jux. Would anyone like to poll the jury to ensure that that's a correct decision?
No thanks, Your Honour.
Okay, so we're going to move on to sentencing. For the Class 2 firearms, in terms of months, I'm going to give you all time served, as you were in the cells for several hours for the Class 2. And for terrorism, gentlemen, David Duncan and Mr. McAllengy, you are both sentenced to 60,000 months in Bolingbroke State Penitentiary. You are also both fined a value of $75,000. Both Mystic and David Duncan, you are entitled and will be getting a lift from the Department of Corrections down to Bolingbroke Penitentiary. That will happen in the next couple of minutes for you to begin your sentence.
Your Honour, can you say that again, how long you've given them for the terrorist act?
Down from 100,000 months, 99999, to 60,000.
60,000 months?
Yeah, with a potential for parole at an earlier stage. We'll talk to the parole board afterwards, but the initial sentence, 60,000 months.
I'm walking out here myself, Judge.
You are walking out with time served. Okay. Tell me about it. Just come here.
This is ridiculous. You know what? No, I'm not leaving. I'm 1 second corner.
Come. Slav.
Sorry.
Slav, they've only found you guilty for Class 2. I can't send you for the fucking 9s for that.
I know.
You're gonna have to do something.
Got an idea.
Your Honour, there's a question of bail money to be repaid back to people.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, these gentlemen are not to be processed through to Bolingbroke yet.
With Slav Petrov to be just said.
Give me my million.
Slav Petrov first, please, because he's walking away, and then
And
Mystic
what about
and
his
David.
property, his bench as well should be returned to him?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry, you know what? No, the bench. No, sorry, the bench has been seized. That's that.
That's his prop, so that should be returned to him.
No, the handbook around the crafting manual, that is gone.
So good. All I need is my million, and I'm out of here.
Wait, where's my money?
Yeah, you'll get your million. You'll get Mystic.
I'm joining E16.
Ah, yes. Well,
okay.
I hear $1 million isn't enough to get started in E16.
Oh, is it not?
Alright, like,
we're good to escort these other two to the cells, right?
Yeah, down to the cells downstairs, please. Not to be transported quite yet.
No. We've already got a bus and stuff outside.
Yeah, that'll happen in the next few minutes. We're going to talk to them about what parole means and stuff. But yeah, no, the bench is gone.
I can't believe you let that through terroristic charges when it should have been explosive.
It's down to the jury.
So any gang in the city knows a terrorist gang, it should be classed as.
Like I said, it's down to the jury. Honestly, I didn't see it going that way. That's what I want to say. But I'm just going to speak to
60,000 months, my God.
Yeah, I know. It was. I need to speak to David about it.
I mean,
it was supposed to be between you and me.
The judge
it's supposed to be Slav and Mystic. They get 60,000 months.
What was the fines?
Is what it is. Okay, guys, the fines for the terrorist charges was $75,000 each.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, for
We could join this in a prison transport, huh?
For double D.
David, right?
Are we?
Where's my
Are we
fucking
doing
dog?
it?
My MDW.
I was going to say this on the public radio.
You should. You should use that.
That wasn't smart.
Big
Just
voice
wait.
idea.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Let's do a prison transport, boy.
Hiya.
That was not smart.
Oh!
Saying they're gonna do a prison transport on the radio.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going back to Radio 1.
Yeah, same.
Alright, guys,
Why you sound different?
7 back on Radio 1.
I don't know, but why is that?
in traffic.
Are you okay?
We would like to touch a speak to you.
Car?
Yeah, sure.
Did you guys impound that car? Who the hell impounded my car? You know how much that car cost me? 600,000 pollies.
alright, just,
was your
guys,
step,
if, prosecution team, do you want to come and speak to me in my office?
Yeah.
Do you want Esme?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright, honestly, terrorism charge,
I'm very surprised.
I'm surprised that Slav didn't get it.
I don't know how.
I don't know how they came
to
I'll respect the jury.
Look, it's the jury. We're happy that the jury were neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, they came to unanimous decisions, so... Yeah.
I'm sure they had a reason for it.
I had a little chat with them because I found out, because I needed to have an idea of sentencing, right?
Screw you guys in this
I knew
radio.
before you.
You're all rats.
Rats. Pure rats.
Yeah. Surprising one.
David Duncan, a fat rat.
Yeah, ultimately, guys, you did a fantastic job. I think the element of doubt thing with the gun bench was that we didn't have. Honestly, if that catalogue hadn't have been struck, I think it might have gone a different way.
Yeah, no, I made a huge mistake there, but totally, I don't know what I thought.
Did did they lose the gun bench?
Yeah. And it's seized that.
Well, so they've lost it altogether, yeah?
Yeah. It's illegal. It's been seized.
Okay, awesome.
Alright, so...
one thing I want to say, Elias, is I'm not happy with Casino's shots at the police that had nothing to do with the case. It's very condescending.
Although, honestly, the
And
NSA video stuff, I don't think it affected
It's
anything.
not relevant, but
It did affect a lot, though.
No, I'm
he
not
slandered us, which
Yeah.
was very unprofessional of him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The video footage that was taken off one of the suspects,
We requested the same evidence, you know that.
we requested that evidence, but it wasn't given to us. We didn't have it at all. The agents had it, which was stated to CNC as well. There was nothing we could do about that issue.
And he was pushing for trafficking when he knew that it was manufacturing.
Yeah. He was pushing that it's not trafficking, but we agreed it's the same charge.
It's the same charge.
It's
And
unprofessional.
I spoke to the guys about this. You know, obviously, you know, I saw the rap sheet and I was like, let's just have a talk through your thinking. And the thinking was sound based on the evidence they'd seen. You know, they were all in agreement.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if you've got 5 members of the jury, all completely unrelated to the case, upstanding citizens, and they were all thinking the same way, then we kind of just got to live with that.
I went for a different select of people to try and get from different angles on things. Obviously, so you've got a trainee EMS there, you've got a mechanic, you've got one that's part of Phoenix, but doesn't really do anything much there. I think they're just friends with the people mainly. Yeah, stuff like that. So
yeah, I think
But just to
Benny
let you
Stonehams
know-
an Epsilon, but he's like a
Yeah.
straight and narrow.
Yeah, he's a real actor.
yeah, I've got some names that are replied at last minute, and I said it was too late to bring them in.
I'm not sure
But
what
I've told them I will.
Next
I
time.
just said what I'll do is I'll put them forward for the next time. So
100%, yeah.
what I'll do is I'll send you the names through so you know who they are.
Yeah, look. My head's popping. No, it's not. Okay, we're back. That was strange. Yeah, look, guys, I think it's pretty clear. I'm surprised that Slav walks out of here without a similar level of months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I can do about that.
I'm very happy with the end result.
I mean, we got
It's a
Mystic,
shame,
we
but
got
I'm
Mystic
happy,
and David Duncan like locked up, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Can somebody just confirm that the maximum recommended for terrorism is more or equal to $75,000? Because my MDW locked up. I thought it was 75, but I couldn't remember.
I think it's 100,000 or something.
Yeah, like I don't mind if it's more. It's just I don't want it to be like significantly less.
Was their bail returned?
That needs to be
shit.
sorted, I think, by government.
I'll sort
Okay.
that.
Because I know they mentioned it.
I mean, they're going to prison anyway, right?
Yeah,
Well,
one of
don't
them
break
isn't.
out.
You think?
We'll see how that ends. If they don't break out, see how that ends.
Regardless,
Yeah,
I mean,
good point.
if they break out, then obviously we have to put a solid warrants out for them again.
Look, we need to sort their bank accounts out before we send them. Really, whether they break it out or not, like they've shown up to court, so they need their $1 million back.
Yeah.
What? How
I
much
wish
was
I'd
it,
got
Axel?
50.
Whatever. It is what it is. 75.
That's all right.
Okay. Right. Well, you know, it was really bad terrorism. Let's say it like that. You know, so it got 75.
They were
Right.
lucky. They were lucky.
Yeah. Right, guys. So from here, we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna make sure Mystic and David understand what's going on, and you know, then understanding around parole, being able to come out early on good behaviour and things like that. So that's yeah. Obviously, you know, 60,000 months might be that. Then
days.
oh, it's about
What would you like
60,000
us
months. It's
to-
about 30 days, right?
42 days, I believe.
Yeah, so
I
somewhere
don't
in that
think
region.
it's going to be safe for Esme to travel back to her house or anything on her own.
I want Esme to be on complete PD assistance.
give her an escort
Yeah,
wherever.
just stay with us, okay?
For the next 7 days, let's say.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just give you an escort wherever you need it.
Just let us know, okay?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, have you been sorted with your $1 million back yet?
No.
Okay, let's get that sorted.
I need them, not him.
Judge.
You don't get billed.
Before they get sent or took anywhere, their lawyer would like to speak to them.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Gentlemen, I've come in to say you have the right to appeal. You also, you know, if you choose to accept,
No, don't allow anyone.
Then parole is an option with good behaviour. I'll speak to you separately at a different time. Obviously, emotions are running high right this second.
Yeah, we can bring the chief judge down to have a word with you
Yeah.
at Bolingbroke sometime in the next couple of days.
And we'll get if you know. Last thing I want is people rotting in jail forever, right? I want good citizens back on the streets. Reformed. Obviously.
Yeah, we love reformery.
All right, guys.
Can we have,
I'm gonna try and get you $1 million sorted, Mystic. And then, yeah.
David, did you get your $1 million?
Huh?
Did you get your $1 million back? So you need your $1 million, yeah?
I think all three of them still need it.
Okay.
No, he was just upstairs asking to come in to get his money.
Got Mr. Casino.
Much, bro. Mr. Casino's outside, by the way.
Yeah, can we make some room so we can bring Casino in to speak to us? Yeah.
Hello?
How's it going, Casino? Would you like a private word with these?
Yeah, would you?
No worries, let me just ask everyone to leave. Alright guys, can we have everyone come out please? Casino would like a private word with.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Can we get the sheet up as well of the fines?
Hey, Judge,
Yes.
if you could come in with me.
Oh
with
yeah,
as well,
absolutely.
please.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, sorry. I believe SWAT officer needs to come out. There we go. Right, come on then.
You're good to go in casino. We'll wait here. Can we have the remaining members of SWAT around, clear the
Hey,
courtroom,
gentlemen.
clear everyone out?
Hello,
We're going to start appeal procedures right away because it's
No one in the
takes
courthouse.
that amount of time and everything. So, Judge, how are we going to go about this?
So I mean, the amount set for now is going to be what it is, and then I'm going to come and speak to them in the jail. Probably either later today or tomorrow, and we'll figure out like good behavior, parole times, and stuff like that. You're not going to be, like I said to you both. Last thing I want is people rotting in jail forever and ever, or well, 60,000 months is about 42 real days, right? So the last thing I want is for that long, for either you to be out of commission that long. If you were,
You would have been better permanent banning them for 42 days would have made more damn sense.
No, well, you know, it's been.
Who the hell is what he said in the jail?
That's what Slav wanted me to. That was the agreed sentence with Slav. Yeah. So guys, don't panic. Everything's gonna get like ironed out. Okay.
But surely I can appeal against that.
Oh yeah. You both have the right to appeal the decision. Now you'd have to have grounds for why, because obviously this is a finding of a jury of their peers.
Again, the search warrant was all bloody wrong to start with. For one, the terrorist acts as a joke. It should have been possessing explosives.
So the search warrant wouldn't necessarily be relevant to this charge that they've been found guilty of. Fair enough if it was gun trafficking, but terrorism, it's been based off of the attack on MRPD on the 19th of the 6th. That's what you've been found guilty of.
So C4 they've been charged with, and it's right there as terrorism, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean the jury found
So
it
every
to be
person in
ideologically
this city
motivated.
is found. Everybody in this city is found with a C4 on them, like it's done with terrorism. Everybody gets 100,000 a month. It's unbelievable.
The jury found it to be politically motivated. That's
How could that possibly be?
Or ideologically motivated. Look, it's down to the.
I don't think the jury understood the definition of terrorism. They should have looked it up in Google.
They did.
Is it Virginia?
Yes.
Okay, guys. Right. So, David, you didn't pay your $1 million bail, did you? So you're all square. In terms of.
What is that, sir? Sorry.
You didn't pay a bail amount, did you?
No, I didn't bill me.
Okay. Right. So you're all square. Like obviously you're yet to be fined, but that'll happen actually at the prison when you're sent.
Yeah, we'll see.
But you're all square. You're not waiting for anything from the court other than just to be sent, processed.
I guess.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Mystic, your $1 million is being
Yeah,
wired
yeah.
to you. It might take a little while to get there. But regardless of whatever happens in the next couple of hours, it's already on its way to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. I think the buses need loading up. I think we're done here.
Mr. Gold, Mr. Petrov would like to speak to you as well.
He's up in the courtroom.
Understandable. Thank you.
Casino, are we all done here?
Hey, what's up?
It's okay. I'll take Mr. Petrov in my office.
Can I speak to the people before they get sent off, please?
Of
I want to
course,
see
yeah.
my bias.
Yeah. Hey, sorry. Can you just make sure that they're not sent before Mr. Petrov has a word with them?
So what was that?
Can you just go and just make sure it's clear that they're not sent before Mr. Petrov has a chance to speak to them? Mr. Petrov, do you speak to me in my office for a sec?
I believe. Wait, let me check something. Oh, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let me open the door. There we are.
Thank you.
Okay. So, like I said to you earlier today, innocent till proven
Mm-hmm.
guilty, and by a jury of peers, you've been found innocent.
That's all good. All the things I'm requesting at this time are obviously my bail money back, and then I want to speak to my buddies before You know.
Absolutely.
Before they go, I will not see them for a very long time.
Yeah. So your money's being wired to you, regardless of the events of the next couple of hours. That money will be with you. Okay.
Okay.
So that's just going to get sorted. You probably won't see it in your account until it's all, the dust is all settled, but it'll be.
And my keys to the gallery and all my
Yes.
accounts, is everything unfrozen?
Yeah, yeah. So everything's unfrozen. However, obviously the crafting situation down in the bottom of the gallery is gone.
Okay.
It's been confiscated by the state, because regardless of whether you own that or not, it's continued. Yeah, it's contraband. And has been
sorry to put in, but we're ready to move these. Are we allowing Mr. Petrov to go and
we
quickly
are
say?
gonna. Yes, yeah. I think it was a free man. I think it's only reasonable and fair, right?
Connor Petrov.
I just want to say my bias.
Can,
it's only fair.
Is it
how many
double
quickly
D
need
and
to
Mystic Donor?
Search you again, Slav.
Go ahead.
Just be on the safe side. I'll be taking that crowbar off you, Slav. Stay there, don't move. Can someone come and take this crowbar off Slav for me, please?
Well, has no one taken it off me yet?
No, I've got no room, I can't hold it. Can someone search him and take it? Wait, was you allowed in here with that?
Yes, some dummy swat that will let me in.
Trying to speak to you.
They didn't bother searching me.
This way.
It's this way, Mr. Petrov.
That way? Okay.
Riley, Reed, you want to come?
Yeah.
With my love. Let me get that book off. Where's Nikolai? Ah, there he is. Nikolai.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling. I'm just feeling.
Just feeling good.
Yeah.
What about Double D? Why is he behind bars and you're not?
Why have you got that?
Seem too good.
Yeah,
Alright, well, I want to start off by giving you my one of my last hugs. I'll give you it first. Here you go, Mystic. There's my hug.
Oh my god. Put it in evidence when you get back to singing. You ain't supposed to have it, he shouldn't have given you.
Can someone let me in there quickly?
They're both cuffed. Let's
can we have some
let him allow him a hug.
I have been searched, right? Double make sure.
Yeah, he's been searched. Cool.
Alright, good.
Anton, Slav was definitely searched, right?
He was searched. I saw it happen.
Double D.
Yeah, a hug from behind. Yeah.
Hug from behind. You can call it that.
Oh!
What the fuck?
What the heck?
What you doing, huh? Thinking about snitching on me, boy? Huh?
Hands up.
Taste that, you little rat.
Hands up.
It's alright, got officers
Why
down
you
here,
do
Slav
that?
just knocked Double D out in the cells.
I mean, was that a admission of guilt?
Sounded like it. Unfortunately, no jury here.
75,000 months. Send him.
Huh?
No, nothing. Nothing.
Was that an admission of guilt?
I was joking. I was
Nothing.
joking.
I've done what I've had to do.
Oh my god.
You did just say.
Do you want your lawyer back down here, Slav?
I think he might need it.
No, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I think you do.
No,
Isn't Mr. Casino still on the premises?
Yeah, that's probably best to get his lawyer.
Casino, you still here? Casino. Casino. Is Casino still here?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay, no worries. Oh my god.
Make sure he's cuffed in case Joe's running.
Right,
Oh
let
my
me
god,
just.
he looks.
Oh dear, what happened here, sir?
He just got absolutely knocked the fuck out.
He got beaten the pulp out of.
It was also pissed on, so you might want to keep your gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can smell
Smells
it.
like vodka.
Sir, are you there?
Driving one, you driving one.
What are we charging Mr. Petrov with here? attempted murder.
He's a little rat.
20 out. Oh.
Try to snitch on me.
Who's the highest
Did
on scene?
lasagna go 42?
Hmm?
You want me to come on this? Since you got a pulse, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, he's just been knocked out then.
Trooper, who's the highest on scene?
There's only 3.
He's just
being
absolutely clobbered.
I believe the Anton right now. We'll just treat that. Let's put some ice on that.
Yeah.
10 4 hours for it. That's best we can do.
Is that Anton there?
No.
No.
Is Anton highest on scene?
Alice.
I mean, me and Axel are in charge. What's good?
Okay. Yeah. Can I just speak to you out of the range of Mr. Petrov for a second?
You
up in my
absolutely
office?
can. Anton, where are you?
Sucking your ass.
Right.
Right.
Perfect.
That looked like.
I will just say we'll go in the courtroom just because when I was
Yeah.
downstairs previously, we could in fact hear you.
Yeah.
We really need to get some soundproofing on that floor.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Well, I'm speaking quite quietly as well. What do we want to charge Mr. Petrov with down there?
I mean,
me myself, I didn't hear everything. All I heard was, "Do you think you would snitch on me?" And then I seen him bitch slapping.
He said, "Do you think you can snitch on?" He said, "I'm going to give you a hug." And he came in.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just talking to Chief Judge.
We're like, okay, he's just hugged Mystic. We're all gonna let him have a hug before he sends him off for a long time. And then Double D says, "Oh, am I gonna get a hug from behind?" So seems jovial. And then Slav says, "Of a sort." And then. Yeah, he beats the shit out of him and says, "You think you can snitch on me, you little rat?" And then pisses on him. So,
what do you want to do with that? Because I mean, if you were there as a witness yourself, you're Chief Judge.
But
let me call Ollie in.
Yeah, let's. I want to figure out a charge here.
Ollie. Ollie.
I mean, the bad thing is he's already been found not guilty.
Oh yeah, we can't find him guilty for anything that he's just been tried for, but we're gonna do a new charge.
219.
You can call it, Dad.
I'm gonna let my colleague sort that out with you. She's more than capable. I'm just gonna go and get this transport ready.
I just want to speak to command. Yeah, I don't mind hearing.
Yeah, no worries.
It's alright with 10-4. Down here, Slav just knocked Double D out himself. He's on his way.
Fantastic.
It's a tough one. I mean, don't really want to go for another court case, if at all possible.
God no, that one was a slog.
It was long.
Look, I told people to keep things brief. I said,
I mean, there's not much you can do when you got so many charges, multiple people, right?
Yeah. And, we had a few technical issues here and there, but overall it was alright. Yeah, it was 2.5 hours, roughly. I like 2 going forward.
And they only fell off the roof twice.
Coolly, you legend. Thank you. You only fell off the roof twice?
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
No.
Yeah, you look fine, but...
I got a metal plate in this armor, though, so...
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
Got me steps in today, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm going to pass out. Something about
Give you one of the drinks I confiscated off people out of the courtroom, but I left them all at MRPD.
Nah, Vanessa will get mad if I drink.
I think his head just popped.
Whose?
Double D's.
Oh.
Yeah, he's...
He was just laid on the floor.
I need to fix my alerts.
401.
Straight up. No.
Yeah, I'm coming back up.
That should.
They're in the courtroom.
He then attacked Double D, downed him, and said, "You think you can rat on me or something?" And then started to piss on him.
Right.
What do we want to do that?
Charge him with assault.
Is that all we can do? Do you think?
I think we'll struggle with attempted murder.
Depends what happens to Double D next.
Depending
Right?
what happens to Double D, where is he?
He was in medical care. I believe his head's just having an issue, but still in medical care. I mean,
I think we're probably
We got to
looking
wait
at
for him to
assault
come
charge.
back to even start
my
this.
MDW is absolutely destroyed. It's just screen's destroyed.
If they're not complying with the lawful order, they're committing a crime. Yeah, I think we struggle with attempted murder, I would have thought. So, probably just looking at assault.
Yeah. Depending on obviously what happens.
Yeah.
Obviously. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
obviously. Yeah, obviously, if it becomes more serious, then we might need to look at things. But at the moment, we're probably just looking at assault charge. Which is what, 15 months and something?
I don't think Double D's going to be back. We'll just proceed with Mystic. Just at this moment.
Well, it could be fun if Mystic doesn't get broken out.
I guess we just proceed with
Unless
the.
we consider he's dead, right? And then we send Slav with for murder. Who knows? Maybe not.
I mean, if he is dead, then we'll just see you back here in a week.
We'll be looking at a murder charge.
Yeah. I hope not. I hope he's okay. Gentlemen, I don't think we're going to be seeing David Duncan back. I think the Earth might have swallowed him up forever.
Oh.
So don't worry about this scene. We'll if he does show up for treatment again in the next little while, we'll give you a shout. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we just got a latest 1047 at Buccaneer Way, but my FTM is just in head at the minute.
Oh.
And I'm a trainee, so I can't attend on my own right now.
Alright, well...
It's kind of awkward otherwise.
You've still got keys to the building, right?
I do, yes.
Okay, right.
You're part of the
I'll take them off you later, but for now, we're alright leaving you here then, aren't we?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, this is a little awkward.
Hey, look, sometimes as a trainee, you just gotta stand and wait.
I know. I just
want
to help people, you know.
Who's shooting?
Alright, what's going on?
Oh, there you go. The latest 1047 down at Buccaneer Way.
Who's shooting?
Near the Grace Tuners. Somebody's gone down.
Alright, let's...
Radio check.
Alright, let's go. Got it, I got it.
Who's shooting?
Oh, have you got the keys?
Yeah, for now.
Oh, you have
Can somebody respond on radio, please?
Mystic, I'll see you at the jail in a few hours. We'll have a chat through around parole and whatnot.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Gold?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Do you want Mr. Petrov charged with contempt of court as well?
Yes. Actually, no. Court wasn't in session. That'd be kind of ropey.
10-4.
If that had happened like at sentencing or something, then yes.
Yeah.
But
Assault, yeah. Don't forget to take a big deep breath with the free fresh air before we get on the bus.
Oh my god. This story is nice, actually, you know? This story is nice.
yeah, it's not too bad. Granite.
Yeah.
Granite walls as well, right?
Quite nice, if you ask me.
American flag, though. Yeah. Well, if you hate freedom, sir, so much, then you'll be alright where you're going.
Have you seen my car, by the way? Well, not mine, but our car.
Our car?
No.
No.
How very Russian of you.
Well, not yours, Elias.
Oh.
It's the one we arrived in. It was amazing.
No, I was busy doing everything in my power to get this court case to work properly.
It was special. Literally made just for us.
The ambassador one, right? I think I've seen pictures.
Yeah, sure. We'll call it that.
Hi, Dodge.
Yeah.
Do you know where the Slav is right now?
Yep, it's in the cells behind us.
Awesome, thank you. It's just that we can process him once you guys
Yep,
are
no
I
problem.
mean, he might as well be taken on the bus with Mystic.
That's
right?
why I proposed, yeah.
No, he doesn't qualify.
He's
Would he not get
being,
to like piggyback now?
assault.
Are we putting Slav on the bus with
I'll go on the bus.
Mystic?
Who's on the bus? Go round and
Oh
round,
my.
round and round, round
I love your singing.
Wheels on the bus go round and
Are you ready for Mystic?
all day long.
The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. Swish, swish, swish. How was that court case for you, fella? Good.
10-4, moving 95 now.
How was the court case? Happy with it?
10-4.
I'm happy that procedure was followed. It's not up to me to decide guilty and not guilty in this case.
No, of course not.
It was down to a jury. Jury made the decision. I'm happy that the jury weren't influenced.
Oh, but they've gone. He's being done. He's being processed for assault, but it's only 5 months, and he's been in there for at least 5 months.
Go on, just give him time served.
I will do. Well, once they're out of here, I'll get him out and send him off.
A nightmare.
Oh god.
If Double D doesn't resurface, then we could probably up it to murder, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
Do I have a beautiful voice, huh? The wheels on the bus go round and round, around and round, around and round. The
Alright
wheels on
guys,
the bus
I'm
go
gonna
round
finish
and round.
Elias's point of view
Oh,
here,
dear.
and we're gonna move to watch. I'm gonna go and watch Elijah. Okay. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Yeah. Go and watch one of the guys who are playing SWAT. In fact, let's see if any of them are raiding. If any of them are raiding, we will do that. If any of them are raidable even. Nathan find. No. And he's on YouTube. God damn! Alright, look, guys. Everybody go see.
Bill. Yeah, that charger's not moving. Oh, we gotta stop a minute. Stop a sec.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
It's a terrible spot to start.
Thank you everyone.
Yeah, I'm trying.